help coordinate the travel arrangements. And usually we run into troubles with visas, and there are people who want to take advantage and give the country bad names and all that.
Yeah, I think it's me giving.
We also, which is very important, you are also being taxed to help coordinate the travel arrangements. And usually we run into troubles with visas, and there are people who want to take advantage and give the country bad names and all that. We think your committee needs to have that oversight responsibility in making sure that Ghana's name is not brought into disrepute, even though we want as many funds as possible to be able to travel. And of course, visa facilitation is also very important. Just last Saturday, I was privileged to attend a program with the Chargé d'Affaires of the American Embassy, Ghana American Chamber of Commerce. And then he said they are going to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are able to attend to lend support to our national team. And I thought it was a good step.
I say there is something I have seen. The men who were there are you better than the new who was some of the players. The commitment level, the energy, power,
experience.
Okay. And you see, and the crowd say FIFA say how many players they there?
26.
26. Obianka so the day are you kwa Fanico start man more 90 minutes so. Me call radio soon can say no baby. Me can baby ada. But make him part of the team. There is something in him. Say 5 minutes, 10 minutes to crowd the giant. We also wrote Jamila in 1990. He was not part of the team. At a point, Oman Big, cannot Big, in fact, they did that. They don't need Rojabila. It took the decision of the president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, to say, Rojabila will go to the World Cup. And I was signed fiat the torso.
You don't be this hour, Ghana. I
don't know. I don't think she joined the man, Mama.
Makoma and Tommy, because Mali, home. Nase Mali for Edward Koma, ever 2 James Adia. I don't think say Tim we know say Yen side the wake up in a baby. Who bought home on the home soil in front of your supporters. Nasa Mali possessor born into me and keep you possession bear say 1 minute and I say 2 minutes simple. Always be an Mali for no day. Air pressing so. My problem is technical team. No, I mean they should do something about it. So one year be for a technical team. No one, young boy be say, who say, "Yen the Jumani coaching or your scouts." But what I say, into say a say, "Yen the Obiani the Juma." A Juma, yeah, where Juma there, who are scouts now, yeah, convert to a coach, and they're different. What I say, Ghana also know they're a pressure team. Into I have in the Baba experiment to walk back. Yes, I'm more chance. Nastala no you hand work our team Nimudia, Dabi, na coach winning rate 30 something 38 is a fail. Oh, so I mean, or say on coin check akra. So what I say on your coach, on your coach. Nejumane say oya scouting. Inti on corner before from so yeah. In fact, can we Ghana and pay for a move been to coach Papa Bika. Number
we just say, since I will not get the opportunity to be saying anything again, the journey we travel through the qualifiers, I must say a very big thank you to the Chief of Staff and his Deputy Stan Dogbe. They played a human role in making sure to get to the point that we have gotten to. If I stand here happy. At the time I was tasked to take up that responsibility, I didn't know what would happen. But today, we are all happy that we've reached where we have reached. It took a lot of toil, it took a lot of work, it took a lot of flag, it took a lot of negotiation, it took a lot of running around to mobilize, and we are here. So I say thank you to you. And of course, Maestro, for the support, the behind-the-scene conversation and engagement and the push. Let me say thank you. And to the FA for the coordination and the activities, the love that we show, the understanding that we showed each other. I know the World Cup will be an interesting place. We will go there and make Ghana and Africa proud, so that when we make a stake to host in future, we will be considered because we played that good role. So thank you for coming, and God bless us all.
Listen to Happy Sports on 98.9 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Listen to Happy Sports on 98.9 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Sophie Amponsa ewa enura the WAFCON draw no ekoso ewo Morocco. WAFCON me pacho e ma no de no me pacho ye mo AFCON Ghana kobi mo maya sumu nyu ye esanse AFCON ni kura ye wie aka third place game ochina e na afi Sunday final na ye wie na afi Ghana ye din adwen ba bia befa bia e na munim na madam fu bi kura owo Uganda me ti ni nka cha ofre me nu anajoa ade na Blasters yini AFCON ena misi rubi na den wotwa kakra na say AFCON ye wie na ye wie momunu na abeka na si oho de bi o si ofre me ya na ni refi oye Uganda ni o coach Otuado wamfanya qualify anko AFCON emom wamaye World Cup Ghana for the ye per World Cup na sin AFCON Morocco ko ye den wo ho Oko Morocco adan na okoye enso America de okwa bibi wo ho pa after World Cup nechi no bibi wo ho Oko Canada after World Cup nechi no ubenya bibi aye Keved ewo ho Mali ewo ho ena afei Cameroon so ewo ho bi Ghana ewo group D ebehwe sansem no aka Only say a man from the draw no na Ghana ye seeded. It's an South Africa high ranking in Ghana we are third. Coach last oba ye waya the power oba no na Ghana ye was 6. And they or the other third minimum see a full ranking na Ghana Football Association President Akasa or say the target is to win the tournament. Now if you qualify na ya call a year Brazil World Cup 2027 you call so a back boy your home or see the investment if you know any ministry no aye wo man money there you see a budget tournament no later this year and as a tournament no be so e wo Morocco happy 98.9 FM ya de hu sem nyina bebrɛ na Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ekoso e wo ho abetamu a eko Libya yesi wa balloon e wo Kotoko loan wa ba na so ko en wantimi amo e de wasan ba ni nchi na yampokra said the management of Kumasi Asante Kotoko ama coach Abdul Karim Zito 3 matches ultimatum ana yeah pressure yazo pressure will coach this year papa the pressure to win and name who say Accra so folk MD minim say ne or your former MD say or your current MD owura ankuno yes wa resign ya for be pufro and ya pamo anase no na resign ye be the home komo and glorious Accra so folk ejina kono University of Ghana Stadium Omni Dreams FC na be sia kan owura masu didi dramani so mo pese mo keep your performance na Osi home no ye enye de but omo be bom homode na anwumre yi. Jesse wa ha sempa wa ha ma me mo makwa bai. Liverpool say Mo Salah entimi medun tem against Burnley. Entimi medun tem say osiakan ukuade ya enura yawada. So otimi simu enura kra okudu a obemese training no. So when training so dia okay so game no is on Sunday. Burnley game is on Sunday. Enti team ni be training ochina kra be training but team ni kire say coach ni kire say ontimi medu in time against Burnley yebehwe Sadio Mane ono an former teammate Liverpool aye de wo no since 2022 the Senegalese dominance on the Egyptians no abroso kra abroso. Yes, since 2021. The dominance, the Senegalese dominance on the. Yes. Since 2014. Yes, sir.
Yes. So they've not met many times. Since 2014, I'm sure twice, no. Then they came and met 3 times in 2022. So 2014, Ocean Women away in the 2015 AFCON qualifiers. Ocean Women away. When is 2015 AFCON? Egypt and baby.
There be.
Egypt the third. In fact, in that group, it was Tunisia.
And also they deny World Cup 2022.
That all those things, you know. They said that was what we were talking about at
yes, Akramo on Wednesday.
The Egypt in 2022 after such in 2014 went away. Deny Egypt from going to the AFCON 2015. 2022 no. AFCON final 2021 AFCON I had call 2022.
Eno near ball Cameroon no.
They were in the
ball Cameroon.
They were in the finals. They got penalties. Where Man United shared the last penalty.
Sure.
To win the AFCON for Senegal.
And that's the only AFCON really.
And that finals happened on the 6th of February.
Yes.
It was along that time now you're pairing for the World Cup, you know. Pairing.
Yes.
For the World Cup.
2022 World Cup.
And I got Nigeria share. Egypt and Senegal so now you pair. First leg look also Cairo International Stadium. Egypt share Senegal 1-0. And the second leg look also Senegal. And the Senegal Dakar 1-0. And no penalties. Where can penalty Sadio Mane answer share last winning penalty. So in the space of February and March, no more deny more we really have gone from them and deny them the World Cup. Wow. And we may see here. So the finals and World Cup qualifier now a repetition of the see on Wednesday. Yeah, but AFCON semi-finals, Jesse.
I believe last you need I'll put it straight at the doorstep of the coach. Osama Sananyade. I mean, the tactics now the Korea game.
There was nothing he could do.
There was nothing he could do. Okay, maybe Jesse explain.
No, my thinking is this.
Because we watched that game and there was nothing he could do.
His decision to place our roadblock. No.
Don't me that night there was no he could open up.
No. You see, that same also you see that same approach.
You see, I said it. The same approach
against Ivory Coast.
No, because Jesse,
and because it worked, you know.
To be fair, you share game, you know. You share first half New Year, and I say now why said the money Cameroon said the money Ivory Coast a boy, you know. Why someone repeated the same? And as some person say with the midfield of Senegal, they couldn't have opened up.
No, but you see, the thing is this. This Senegal team is a very talented team. So the decision to play low block, how long? Okay, until after goal, didn't Egypt begin to attack them?
And they attacked. It was too little, too late.
Exactly. So why didn't you use that same thing against them? So I was expecting, look, they could have gone for broke. And then attack, let the Senegalese also attack. Attack and let them, because after all, you have a very solid defense and you have a very good goalkeeper. So what was the fear?
So I understand. So I remember, even Daniel Amokachi on commentary says, if you want to open up, why not open up early than to concede before you open up.
And the thing is this: you have Mamouche,
Omar Mamouche,
you have Mo Salah, and then Usro. After all, the Senegalese too will be concerned. Say Salah, you are attacking with Mamouche and Salah. It was not as if you had some unknown players. Yeah, me, I thought the conservative nature with which Hussam Hassan went into the game with was a bit problematic. And for me, look, they lost it right from the bench. And it's very painful because for the first time in my life, I back the North African team. You know, I don't back.
You don't back North Africa.
Because
you are a very West African. You are a very West African.
But Karagansi Muna no Akikano.
You wanted it for Mu.
Oh yes, just like a typical Brazilian supporter backing an Argentine for the first time in 2022. Say Lionel Messi on the World Cup ni keke mame. Cause me dom. I mean, there was one that we had to do over Ronaldo. So World Cup no kwa de oja. Yani Ronaldo ni twaka bia. Na bo modern G enti na we no so asena the way na Egypt ikono na access 2022 story Argentina story na repeating no only for the coach to go and botch it, because I think straight I put it at the doorsteps of the coach for not
the legendary
legendary Hussam Hassan. Say 1998 Omoji Obokina no count.
Yes.
And I mean, as a player, he has taken it. So you were expecting, say, like, look, I think that he was overly cautious in this particular game. Especially when you have attackers in Mamouche, and then the Senegalese will equally be concerned when they are going for it.
But Jesse, you have to also take in consideration with the talent Ikuta Senegal.
Oh yes, but that's what will be the difference. You see, I think this AFCON has taught us one thing. Two teams now, almost final. No, one investing most in African football in their game. That's why they are in the final.
Senegal and Morocco.
Absolutely, and we share Kwanya. One more blended with attracting players of how do I even put it?
Of players
Senegalese show them develop your talent, you know. We share Kwanya one faso blend this idea now. One more kama. It is not about not focusing on local development. They are developing their players locally, and they are also looking out for good players who did not grow up in Senegal and are willing to play for the nation. Now, yes, I mean, at a point, Senegal, they were under 17 champions, they were under 20 champions, they were, you can't say, in fact, we need beach soccer. And ɛsɛsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛte aseɛ sɛ saa adeɛ no a wotena se a wode nsa hyɛ wo dam ne fam sɛ wonyɛ hwee na you go and gate crash and then win a tournament. It is over. 1982 deɛ no ɛnsi biem enti sɛ yɛbɛyɛ yɛ nneɔma yie a ɛnti wonim baabi a meba na meba Ghana no yɛbɛyɛ yɛ nneɔma yie na yɛanyɛ hwɛ wahu adeɛ baako a yɛnsua ne sɛ when we say Mr. Ketokreku Ka say the ministry and the FA have invested in women football, what was we in a tremanso?
There be
behind an entry and kakra no kra akọ women football you need the echo. So at least if an example is there for us to emulate for the Black Stars and because why? Women football no didn't air course say at least the local game we are seeing something. We are seeing Malta Guinness coming with something. Women FA Cup. I mean last season look at how exciting it was. Almost every time it brings a certain level of excitement to us. And clearly as a women football no interest in players ne family player bonus ani money and share them ni ho enti ase sa interference ne sa ni money enni ho enti won say bibia akoso wano wo ho na ekoba memma ne die na akoye say under 20 year tournament ya qualify semi player boy semi boy na interest na bibri na afi yemfa players na wo mo se fata se esese mo kokko bono yemfa mo mbo because I say everybody's interest is everybody is pushing his or her interest and at the end na akoko it goes to hamper the development and until look the last under the various under 20 tournaments that we have gone to, how many of them have gone ahead to go and play for the Black Stars? Apart from Fatah Ishahaku 2019 and a free year ban year call 2022 World Cup.
Dan Lad was also part of
Dan Lad. But when we say nkofo we nyina ya bubodi no nipa ba ko pe no wetumi sustain sa ade no that's Fatah Ishahaku.
Okay, wakati munum. Okay.
And so Fatah Ishahaku no 2019 die 2021 die ububi 2023 ya boy it is a wunya out of who fast we have the fancy we have each tournament there the 23 players in the call ya na 23 plus 23 are multiplied by 3 that's 69 correct nti out of the 69 players equal over 3 tournaments na unya ba ko per national team problematical.
Sure
it is.
Yeah.
So it is hampering. So we call back to under 17 so we share under 17 2019 on way. Under 17 2021 on way. Under 17 2023 on way. Say sa and ya chire say Ghana ade bakwa aboa ni say yen under each tournament you know say your policy has always been say yeah there now we graduate the players and all those things. Even though FIFA's understanding of introducing the thing is that you should develop the players from there and then try and graduate them through the ranks. By then anytime we do that's when so what it means is that for 3 under 17 cycles no ya nya de enti you nya hwe free wonko.
Yeah.
Ya nya de nti ye nya player bia free wonko. Me kai under 20 Azizi ni damanim ena Jerry afi yo omani omumienu no omani damanim sisi I mean I was just
so manya in out be with the Black.
So look gang we need to really talk about our development and we really need to look at it carefully because ya sisi AFCON no ebe dia ma
say den ye kobi ana say ye koji bi ne de na ebe ya ma na ye sen
sisi akra you ntumi qualify
send it happen in 20 years.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say Ghana and happens in 20 years.
Say we dey card that who know. 2019 you call time 2019 you call you driver.
You do run of 16. Egypt Kwesapia.
2021.
You through group stage.
2023.
You through group stage.
2025
young qualify
yo enti na wo hwe trades unite say graph no eba for mu
yeah and they say steep above from pa
enti say 2019 we do 116 stage and the two next tournaments we going to be qualify for the from the group stages
yeah
na 2025 they want qualify kra you think that the strategy will not continue?
Yes, and American say, but
no, Kofi, you see, it is what we say. It is because it's difficult for you to accept say a bad thing say they qualify. It's very difficult for you to accept. But truth of the matter is that from 2019, you have been coming down.
And qualify no. But what I'm saying is that say enye idea a tight ye ko form there, but say ye what AFCON qualifiers there. Your team will bet me about form, but we should be able to qualify.
Tio, me see. At first, no, qualifying from the group stage, it was our birthright. From 2008.
Semi-finals. And semi-finals bet 2008.
Semi-final.
So it was our
qualification was not at the end day money.
No, me cramming through qualify tournament. No,
semi-finals.
You are going into the tournament. You are always thinking about
going to win.
Yeah, but from 2019.
Yeah, back from.
You were in the semi-finals until 2019.
Yeah.
From 2008, you went every semi-finals to 2019.
Yeah.
So from 2019, graph no say back from 2 of the tournaments went to and qualify from the group stage.
The Tosomians and
one qualify. It's picture being the mommy.
Yeah, you
picture na mommy ni say after the baby all be do ni say ye bin so be qualify for the tournament itself. Picture no. And na one person be di atumu no.
And America say no it happens in every 20 years.
Say and sana you can say group stage you know we one off. But I go see biem. And no credit say teams now when we bar tournament no ebe ball tournament no itself no.
And squad here where they say a bit mini be able. So Jesse.
Okay.
You bet me be able. Me in fact, me po maka not on radio there, but maka will be say me feel senka tournament ye ko bi anke be yade.
Sudan group no Sudan no more infa. Sudan they were with Sudan
but Sudan
no, but Angola on no day can you tell me that Sudan and Angola are better teams than Ghana because
no you
cannot tell me that because of what they did at the after if Ghana had gone, we would have done no.
But even Angola, making it to the group stages. Angola, they couldn't make it past the group stages.
So what performance is that they are better team than us. So even if they didn't do it, that means they would have done worse because they're a better team than us during the qualifier.
I said we've qualified to the World Cup.
Take your time. Your last tournament you went, Comoros when you went free.
Yes.
I said men are working.
Yes.
Comoros when you went free.
But we in the same.
Mecca 2021. Then I'm developing it. I'm coming.
2021. Yes.
The following one now called a group Ben Alcotoy. Only Quebec and Cheyenne.
Quebec sharing first game. Yes.
Why Cheyenne first game?
Yes.
When was the last time I mean going into a game with Ghana with the kind of players we paraded? Should we have lost against Quebec? We lost. So what are you talking about? And the sad thing is that Mozambique, you could not beat them to qualify. That's it. You see, and wow, sir, mentality say we are Ghana and Ghana. No, truth of the matter is that facts. No, I work from no, I work ground and they say, sir, teams no need to me shawarma.
Since
the fact that
since when? Teams in the Comoros, Mozambique, Sudan, Niger. Since when any intimation? Since when any intimation, Jesse?
Since when the intimation? So,
but Prof is talking as if Nigeria, Rwanda, they couldn't beat Rwanda at home. They were a group with Zimbabwe, South Africa, they couldn't qualify. They were our best, but they couldn't qualify for the World Cup.
But what do you see at the
That
you see at the
Rwanda and Co are better than Nigeria.
No, you see, your
blipper. If you get a blip, it doesn't.
No,
entirely.
It's not blip. What are you calling Ghana's situation blip?
No, I'm not calling it blip.
Call it.
But for us in that period to qualify for the World Cup, which is the ultimate. I can say that
the qualification is a blip.
Yes.
The qualification, I'll grant you that it's a blip because it has happened in 20 years.
Yes,
I'll grant you that.
Yes,
but the fact of the matter is that going to the tournament itself is never a blip. What tournament on three occasions? Graph nature say what perform. To me share money.
Those countries now can. Mali is way stronger than them. Ghana beat Mali. But
we have always beaten Mali. What are you?
We have always beaten Sudan. We have always beaten Sudan. We have always beaten Angola.
Even Comoros.
We have always beaten those countries.
Mali situation. When was it? 2010 qualifiers.
Yes, and home and away. No, yes, and no. Away, but home cry. I'm
now since I time near qualifier. But the point is the point is that we are beating them. So and even with your example that you have given, they say on the traditional madness is here. It's right. Ababe is so sad. Say, even with the qualifiers for the Nations Cup, majority of the teams we played with, or the teams we played with, they played away from home, and we could not beat them.
Oh, granted, it's true.
So I'm saying that. I'm saying. I'm saying that. Sa picture now. It's a warning signal to us.
But that same team now qualified to the World Cup.
Oh, Kofi.
So where's that signal coming from?
Where is that signal coming from? It's coming from the previous tournaments we have gone to. Wow, World Cup now Odebabe elastic.
By World Cup we have gone in the qualifier.
Jesse, what are you saying? So are you saying, say, after World Cup, you best started 2027 AFCON qualifiers, you know, Ghana will not qualify.
I am seeing,
and Ghana, the performance will be like the AFCON qualifying performance.
I am saying to you that I gave you 2019. What happened? I gave you 2021.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes.
I gave you 2024 or 2023. What happened? And then I told you that even 2025, it has become a difficulty for us to qualify. So the picture I painted, it is not me saying things.
Okay.
Or giving interpretation. It is for you to interpret it the way you want. It is for everybody to interpret it. If we think that, our team is still that good because we have qualified for the World Cup. Why? We went out of the 2021 nation Cameroon. We went out of the group stage. We went to beat Nigeria and qualify for the World Cup. And we still prepare the cracks. Nigeria, I qualify for World Cup. So nobody should make that case.
You're calling a free group
stage. You qualify for another AFCON. So AFCON, we call it free group stage. So you can continue to use the World Cup as a litmus test to tell yourself that you are a good team. You can continue to do that.
As a person, Obetime the World Cup qualifiers, now all the kata cracks in so. But Oko tournament now, the tournament itself would expose you. Sana Jesse Pesoka.
Oko tournament ben.
Oko World Cup now. Say we there one qualify and call AFCON. What qualify ko World Cup. Inti cracks in na wakata so. By dint of World Cup qualification inti akata cracks in
one kata so.
Oko ho at that height. A better expose you big time. As it happened in 2022.
No, 2022. Everybody should go and watch Ghana your games against Portugal, South Korea, and Uruguay. People should go back and watch those games. Go back and watch those games.
But when your results?
No, Prince. I'm saying that everybody should go back and watch those games again. against the star-studded Portugal, against Uruguay. Everybody should go back and watch those games. The results of those games, and yet actually a true reflection of what happened on the field of play. So it was not as if.
So that's football.
No, yes. So I'm saying that could be the argument of someone who didn't watch it and just looked at the results. Someone, I want to give me the crazy baby, only access to TV or whatever. Anyway, a bomber TV, I don't also gonna lose to watch it. That is it. But if you watch it again, if you watch those games, you can't tell me that those performances were not one of the best performances that we put up. In terms of delivery, like the only thing was
even among best performance at the tournament.
Yes, that we didn't get the required results.
Teams at the World Cup.
Money making a point.
I'm saying that this is a team. Yes, in 2020, that team 2022, they went to the African and they were abysmal. Mebwa.
Sure.
We didn't get the results.
No, the results show said they were abysmal. And you didn't at the AFCON.
Yes. We were abysmal at the AFCON. But I'm saying that at the World Cup, what your performance at the AFCON now, and compared to the performance at the World Cup, apart from the results, that was be a Ghana group, and I say, the kind of baller your boy is no boy. Even against Uruguay, when you had to squander that penalty. Against game where Inaki Nyaba, goalkeeper J-ball to Roma, Inaki, also that no Boshimwa. Against Portugal.
Yes, almost last kick of that.
Yes.
And
that would have turned everything around.
Sure.
No, I'm not. So, Prof, let's not play and play as if we went to the World Cup and we're losing 5-0, 4-0, 3-0 in the World Cup and we couldn't play the team to dominating us. Even in the worst moments now, we're Prof. Even in those worst moments at the World Cup, against South Korea.
Super fast game.
Watch that game. Brilliant. Watch how our boys stood the last 15 minutes of that game. We have been poor locally. We can't African qualifiers into Bonnie idea. But Prince, let me tell you the fact of the matter. And me and the Prof, we have discussions with players in the team and officials of the team. We have friends who are part of the Black Stars players, and also have friends who are management members, and also coaches, technical team members of the Black Stars. Prince, we were aware that during some stages of the African Cup of the AFCON qualifiers, most of our players refused to come for some of the games.
Sure.
On record. Yeah. And one player, because I don't want to mention his name.
Sure.
He should be by because of Japan and South Korea now. Say Uncle. I came in and I gave a litany
of Sadiem.
It was one those AFCON qualifiers. It will be a film among. Have you ever seen any of that in the World Cup qualifier?
There be.
I'm sure that Prince, you have spoken to people close to the team who say that the players don't take the AFCON qualifiers serious like they take the World Cup qualifiers.
Na saa asem na nkrofo kan na menjini until say me free nkrofo around the team.
Prince, even if you want to believe it, show more attitude when it comes to AFCON qualifiers.
Yeah.
And see their attitude when it comes to World Cup qualifiers. Show more attitude. And I'm not talking about me current generation here someone here for 2020 as with these current of players. Among years you can the last two World Cup they've qualified.
Sure. But
the last three have qualified, they be abysmal. This same crop, the last two World Cup qualifiers, in fact, against Nigeria, not any players. We didn't even have a striker. We had to fall on a boy and now, I told this once for Roma.
Afinajan.
We had to rely on him because I played under, you see, I given the opportunity, number one, being a you have to rely on him against Nigeria, home and away.
And he was exceptional in that 2 games.
Yes. Nigeria with all their star-studded players. He managed.
Because it was World Cup.
Yes! That is my point. In fact, we drew here in Ghana and Kumasi. We drew against Nigeria. Obia thought that it was done and dusted.
And your question we go.
Pate, you asina moja no and you, and a Jordan Jibono dummy ye pass ye pate pine. But you are one yapon. So, if it had been an AFCON qualifier, the players would not have put in that attitude. Because they've exhibited that. Sudan. 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 We've been with them in World Cup qualifiers. You are beating them home and away.
Yeah.
Yes.
World Cup qualifiers. Yes.
So when it comes to those World Cup, but when it comes to the AFCON, the energy when our players are playing AFCON qualifiers, the energy are
Omodebono.
Boys know there's no attitude. But when it comes to the World Cup qualifiers, away, in fact, when we go to Mali, we're not going to beat Mali there. Because the players, when it gets to that stage and there's a World Cup qualifier, you see, Prince, my young boy players now wanna boom fear.
Yes.
The only thing about the players, for me, and your lack of quality, it is a lack of attitude.
Sometimes attitude, commitment.
Attitude. Yes, I like that. No, attitude and commitment from our players. Prince, if you have Salisu playing regularly for AS Monaco, in both the French League and the Champions League. In fact, the last Champions League round of games, he was part of the best 11.
Match of the team
of the week. He was part of it in centre back for AS Monaco. You have Alexander Djikou is now playing in Russia. One of the best centre players on the continent. One of the best centre players on the continent.
That's Djikou and Salisu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now can you compare Jayobo Hall City to which of our two centre backs? This is not playing for Nigeria, start for Nigeria. Which of them Jayobo Hall City? Which of them can you compare him to Salisu or to Djikou? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Debbie Omachi Djikou any Salisu or baby.
If a Jai is in Ghana, will he start ahead of Djikou or Salisu? Will he start ahead of Salisu or Djikou?
No.
Only now Hall City crowd. Please, let's not go there. No, are you saying that Ajayi is better than Djikou or Salisu?
But say after you say Oboa.
Yes,
against Morocco, boy.
These are players who have gone to the World Cup that played well. What are you talking about?
Who would have played and played well?
But Djikou was at the Djikou and Salisu, they were at the last World Cup. They played very well.
They played very well. The fact that we didn't do it, that doesn't mean they didn't play well. What are you talking about?
If you played very well, you would have shown.
It has shown where?
You would have shown.
It has shown
you
where?
qualify. You qualify from your group.
No, just same fan.
Everyone was saying. I said, Everyone was saying.
But the fact someone make it they didn't play well.
But if you played well, well, okay, to Ghana,
it's telling me that tournament is he telling me that the whole tournament Yakwa players asking them out from a team that didn't do well before? Is he telling me that who be that?
Are
you telling me that Yakwa tournament? First 3 games, team number 5, but the player winning man of the match in all 3 games, and a team number 5 who will be that? And yet, I'm saying,
He's making a point.
I'm making a point that the fact that a team doesn't progress doesn't mean there can be individual players.
Talk about man of the match.
I didn't say Ghana, but it happens. So you should know that it happens. A team can go to a tournament, the team will not progress, but individual players will do very well in that tournament. In the 2010 World Cup, can't win a World Cup, no? 2010 World Cup, can't win a winning.
Spain
Who did second?
Holland did second.
Who are the top players in that tournament for both Holland and Spain?
Okay, so
they were a team put together. It was,
no, but who are the top players? You are the top players of the Spanish.
Xavi, Iniesta.
Yes, you can. But what? But what? They were the two. You want them to do for every last team. They can't be top players in the team.
The Dutch team also. Ian Robbins, Wesley Sneijder. And
so you see, people are making point about today. Who was the best player of that tournament? The 20 World Cup.
2010 World Cup. Wesley Sneijder.
No.
I don't have it off the cuff.
What can you can't want some recently?
Yes, I don't have it off the cuff.
It is. I'm driving at a point. Maybe I know.
A free bit.
Diego Forlan was it? Diego Forlan was the best player of the tournament. Yes. Did his country win the tournament?
No.
Were they first?
No.
Were they second?
No.
Who was the best player of the tournament? Diego
Forlan. They were.
So I'm saying that for a tournament you don't have to win it or do extremely well. For a player for a player in that tournament,
But they are
you recognized as the best player.
What they can say?
In the 2010 World Cup,
Sure.
2010 World Cup, who were the three best young players in the tournament?
2010 three best young players. Menkai Ike.
So it was Dos Santos, and then I think Mula, and is it Mula? I think so, and then Andre Ayew. Yeah, Andre Ayew, the three best young players of the 2010.
Thomas Muller,
And then Andre Santos. When those are the three youngest players. Ghana in that tournament.
Quarterfinals.
Do you know young players who were in the semi-finals and even in the other quarterfinal games and the finals? That the day you beat them to it.
But because they played exceptional.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean you have to go furthest for your player to be recognized as having done well.
It's very easy to defend.
So it doesn't. So you can play in the group stages, but players in that team can be exceptional. Because one or two of these players, even though in the team, could do it. Some players who can't matter. You can't tell me that when the team goes out of a tournament, it means that all the players were bad. Since football, you can Prince American say, "Yeah, players here, you great." With today, Eshaku, with Semenyo, with Thomas Tepate, with Mohamed Kudus, with all these players that we have, nobody. And if Salisu is fit and is back, or if Salisu Amampo, Nathaniel Leje for FC Lorient, brilliant defender. Someone Nathaniel Leje now working. Ayobia for rising through all the ranks, and to the people talk about players rising through the ranks. About under 17. About under 20 twice. Under 20. After the 17, I'm going to me uncle and and at 6 years, you had never under 20. About under 20, then they came and played the under 20 that won the African trophy.
Danlad Modia.
Danlad Nibani and Moni Shaku Modia.
That's 2019.
2019. He was in the
2019.
He was a playing member, playing starting centre back of that team, above Black Meteors. And then Yamia and Adom at 23, he's playing for Lorraine regularly in the French League, and the team is doing well. He can come and play. For such players, he can come and play and we'll go to the World Cup and do very well. Because they are very, very good players. Players, me have cornered down, but not because the players were bad. Now two things: one, technical, and two, commitment
from the players.
Because the reason I'm saying technical is that for any coach at that level, you should be able to squeeze juice out of your players.
Of course.
From any coach at that level,
of course,
you should be able to squeeze juice out of your players.
Yeah.
And the players
against Niger and Sudan, dear.
Yes, that's the players need to be born as someone show that energy. And then I would remember as the technical head, I will give you some blame. So players know to rise up to the occasion. That is why I would say that. My parents mean I don't doubt it. The quality of winning your team they won. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. I don't doubt the players. No, if you want to play at that level, Prince,
they will play.
2014 World Cup you doing?
2014 group stage.
What was said about Ghana and
that's the best
Germany.
game of the tournament.
In fact, Germany, apart from Ghana, they draw any game in the tournament.
No,
they won all their games.
Yes.
So I say that because Ghana, you win any game, you have conviction a cup in that tournament. You didn't play.
You know the reason why Ghana did not.
No, you don't come out. I'm saying that but based on the evidence of what you watched.
Yes.
It wasn't because
on
we
the face value,
the team didn't do it. The team did extremely well, even though we didn't qualify. Because if we did that game, saying yes, I go Jordan as well as pass by. The result of that Germany game would have been different. So, and yet, always, so group stage, that means that the team didn't play. Sometimes a few things like the whole Prof. Okano, so the reasoning here, you have challenges. It could happen. And
but in 2022 World Cup, did you have any reason?
We didn't have any reason. But we were in a group with Portugal and Uruguay.
And
these are, Portugal, top team. They have star-studded players. We were playing in a group with Uruguay, 3-time World Cup winners. Any idea? Regulars at the World Cup. They were until recently they were third in the World Cup. So and yet there were no mean teams. They were only Ghana need the same level when it comes to the World Cup. Those are teams who are not at the same level as Ghana when it comes to the World Cup. So if they qualified,
it was the same thing. It was the same thing said in 2006.
But what do we do? All the big things beat us. What are you talking about?
I'm saying that it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Remember, it's the same thing we said about 2006. That Czech Republic was better than us. That US was better than us, and that we were even not going to make it out of the group. Mm-hmm. But we made it out of the group
because it was our first time.
No, because
it was our first time.
And then history.
But don't tell me we are right hoping the team. We are going to AFCON. We are finalists with young boys.
Yes.
We are confident in our team. And we knew that in a group of Australia and Serbia going at the end. We should be able to call it. What I tell you that in a group with Serbia and Australia, you cannot go on to the next stage. What are you talking about?
Listen. Maybe as Empire, you have forgotten 2010. That Serbia was one of the top teams in Europe.
Top teams based on what?
Serbia.
Based on what?
Because baby are no players, clubs are no players, and but then.
I think
say time.
I'm saying that is different from a top team in Europe.
But
you can have an aggregation of players who are playing like Portugal. You always have an aggregation of players who are playing in top teams. But when it comes to where they have to deliver, they don't deliver.
But I am saying that in terms of the caliber of players they possessed and they brought to the table, they had far better players than we had. That's the truth.
But that's cool. Why would they blame Ghana? Because Portugal now over 2022. They have far better players. But you are here saying that because we didn't qualify, you are going to crucify the team. But these are players. These are countries who have better teams than better players.
Now. But that is why we were not expected in 2010. So don't make that point. Say in 2010 we had a far better team. We are going to the AFCON finals now. We have gone to the AFCON finals, and therefore it was expected. Say we will go to the quarterfinals in the World Cup. Did you have that? Target?
Yes, you had that target. No, me I had that target.
But that's you. So but generally, going into that World Cup, we knew that we were in a very difficult group, and it was going to be difficult for us to qualify, but we qualified. So I mean, and in 2010, we also in 2022 we went with that same mentality, and we didn't qualify from the group stage. We didn't. So see now, Kofi, this point about 2010 example, no. I find it very curious.
Why?
And I'll show you why. Two countries don't qualify here. Spain.
World Cup final. No?
Yes. Call World Cup final.
Spain and
good.
Netherlands.
Spaniard team, no. There was no clear-cut, talented player in that team carrying the team. So it was going to be very difficult to get the best.
No, I won't allow that pass.
You have made the point. And
this was a team that had Busquets, Zappo, Iniesta, Torres, even goalkeeper,
I am going to go ahead to disprove your point, so keep quiet and let's talk.
Okay.
1994, Brazil won the World Cup, correct?
Yes.
They had Romario carrying the team, even though the team had a very, very talented team. But it was Romario carrying the team. In 2006, Cannavaro, and everybody could see, the Italian had a team, but everybody could see the influence of Cannavaro over the team. And so Cannavaro went on, became the best player in the world, and became the best player of the tournament. If you compare, even in 1998, Zidane, it was clear that Zidane was the one carrying that France team. So in 2002.
And France 98, the enemy Zidane, I can't want some crowd.
In 2002,
the Prof Ekano.
Zidane tournament and Mami come as a team scene, but so
as in power can make a point. I kept quiet.
Zidane scored in the finals, and because of that, you are saying that he carried the team.
But he carried the team.
That was finals. But they played from the group. Zidane scored in the finals.
In 2002. Ronaldo.
Yes.
It was clear.
Of course, because 8 goals in the
It
tournament.
was clear.
Yes, top scorer, 8 goals.
So at the end of the day, did you see and all these examples I've given?
There's one player. Are you talking about one player or 40 Munana said one talented player?
One talented player.
So are you telling me that?
One player. Clear say or carry team.
Prince. Versus Schneider. In that tournament, now year king. Versus Schneider actually how many goals in the tournament? As a midfielder,
I think 5 or so.
5 goals.
Yeah.
Fufola Noji top scorer, not how many goals?
Diego Forlan.
I don't.
Forlan should say 5 goals in that tournament. But Forlan them are more assists than Schneider. That's why Forlan was given the top score. Schneider was second. I tell you, Schneider was 6 goals as midfielder. Every team he didn't deserve to be best player in the tournament. Right now, Schneider didn't carry the last team in that tournament. Right now, Schneider didn't carry the team. If didn't carry the team.
As in,
I don't know what the Forlan example said. Forlan carried his team. And that is why.
But you know the difference. Do you know the difference? The difference is that none of the two countries won the tournament.
But you were in the final.
The examples I have given, all the countries won the World Cup. It may pass Spain team also. That is what was unique about the Spain team that won the 2010 World Cup. There was no clear-cut career. It was a well-knitted team put together, and they performed well as a team. So it was very difficult to single out one player and say that player away or no swag Spain team, and that is why that
who carried them to win the tournament. When I say that Zidane was the single-handedly the one who carried them to the final.
That one it's not. It's not Zidane. Zidane just scored in the 2 goals in the finals. That cannot be said. On his shoulders.
So in that France team, who was the prima donna in that team? In that 98 team.
I don't think so.
In that 98 team.
Because there was a certain Didier Deschamps, there was a certain your friend saying Marcel Desailly. They were even certain
Fabian Barthez as a goalkeeper. Not that problem.
Okay, so Ebanzen and Zidane player of the tournament.
Prof,
No,
let me tell you.
At the final,
in the World Cup or in tournament, one decision. That's why a player, Chelsea United ball game be. Before the game ended, they had named player of the match.
Two.
Then in the experience, I think
you guys are contesting.
It was
only 98 you guys are
last season.
2 seasons ago, I think.
November.
No, last season.
So okay.
Last season, 4-3. No,
last minute.
When last minute? It was. And your man, Kopama.
It
was Kopama.
What is the 2 goals?
2 goals.
Yes.
3rd, 4th goals.
Changing the dynamics of the best player.
So far, the points I have made, it's only 98 you guys are contesting. You are not contesting 94.
Maybe 94 it's contestable.
Contestable, whatever.
Yes.
You are not contesting. You are not contesting 2002.
So
I'm saying that
it's clear.
you see, if you want, I'll take it.
Now we know the Okara, even the 2006 Dena Okara Carnaval, people believe that Andre Pelé was who was carrying the team.
Yes.
But it was not believe
who was carrying the team.
Yes. So it's not about people believing you. It's about the results. It's about what came out of the tournament. Cannavaro, he went ahead to become player of the tournament and won the world for the first time as a defender.
People believe that.
It's not about what people believe, though. It's about what was the reality. It was about
People contested that.
who contested it.
People
What? Nobody contested that.
What?
Nobody.
Okay, idea ewa ha untimi contest soccer chance a soccer bet ediaba. Eno o contest a enye yie ni nyina ne say soccer bet say yen kan kire say or for a great opportunity to win even when you are losing. Tie football mo no, u lose a wo lose. Bet sa na bet nso tie. U lose a wo lose, but soccer bet say omo de u lose ni kura no na omo pa akwanya bi a odi be wini. Eno no soccer chance. For 10 plus matches. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Na make sure say how much is our fee nyina no. All said that so no 1.30. 1.30. And I say the equanim kakra. It betimi 1.31, 1.32, 1.45 sa. We lose one game, your both games ni nyina wie. Na nka say Arsenal ewini na wan wini no bodra anka obet no asai. Na esan say Arsenal de ne nko enti na yes enti no. Na other games ni nyina unya enti no. Sika wo de to so no. Ye bohom yensa e de amount. Enti o de 100 Ghana ene to so a ye amount 300 Ghana. O de 500 a ye amount 1500. Me pacho soccer bet nko a ene de soccer chance aba e amount sa akwenyen na o de di bet na wadi ni yie na wanye sika e de aba be show bottom. Soccer bet say men can say betting it can be addictive. Ti wodu hu hyemwa na wahwe ni yie. Terms and conditions apply. Omo say asema make enso. Gaming Commission of Ghana agi atum entina me kan no said me kanin. Na unim say yesi afefufuro mu. Happy New Year. Enkoma obia otie yen ena anopai. Asem de na me de enam ede ma afinhia pai. Obia ma wafinhia pa na nze obeka bia oh Happy New Year. Afisese na yetinkwam afisese no adwuma akoso saa na Achimota eye retail center eno eye Achimota mo ho asem na American ote Achimota retail center eno ye Achimota mo semen kanchi o say omo a perfect opportunity to start the year very healthy and refreshing. Omo pese afi u hyase a wapomuden no ejina so na afi nso wankasa esanse wapomuden woso nti no wankasa wanigye no eye nigye a eye nigye soronkokora ni nyina ne se ye ma wakonya na watimi abuilde wo energy na afi wo momentum no eno saa energy any momentum na obenya no eno ene de obefa afi no nyina kosi afi no awiye nti hyene nso saa efemame eno nti Achimota Research Center ye friend Achimota Mall ne se men kan kire se omo announce a wellness campaign na edin a ye de atoso no tie ni yi pa mame new year new you step together celebrate together team a ye de atoso no new year new you step together, celebrate together. Shasiye, busumia yewomu ya 23rd to 25th January. 2 days. Ena Achimota Retail Center no. Edidi sa jumedi na shenenso. Over these 3 days no. Okay, so 3 days. 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Over these 3 days no. Yede enipa omu nyina adwen ye baako eba no wellness any exercise omu nyina adwen ye baako eba na ye nyina ya ba betena ba bi baako na ya kyerɛkyerɛ adwen sɛ de obetimi wapomuden obetimi atenase na wapomuden akosoro sɛ de wapomuden kosoro no na wunya ahoden eno health and wellness wunya ahoden ye de omu nyina eba yɛde ɔmo ton product a ɛboa ɛma health and wellness nyinaa yɛde ɔmo ba ɛno yɛbɛyɛ exhibition vendors a ɛtɔn nnuane nuro ɛtɔn nnuane ɛtɔn nneɛma equipment ne ade nyinaa ɛno bɛboa wo ama gyina wo nan so brane ɛɛba hɔ nti hyɛ ne nso ɔmo nso ɛtɔn product any services around wellness any healthy living nyinaa nso yɛde ɔmo nyinaa nso ɛɛba tie sɛ ɛda no yɛde health product and accessories ɛɛba fitness equipment ɛno deɛ ɛno bi na mepɛ paa nti mɛkɔ bi organic and natural product ɛna deɛ kɛkɛ ka ho nyinaa na on the 24th January no yɛbɛyɛ ɛyɛ fitness walk paa kɛseɛ paa fitness walk kɛseɛ paa with ɛyɛ yɛnyina ɛyɛ Lesis Bill around ɛyɛ Achimota ɛne ne environs nyinaa ne atretre apom yɛwie a ne aba bɛwie ɛwɔ Achimota ɛyɛ retail ɛyɛ center hɔ sɛ deɛ maka nyinaa sɛ wopɛ sɛ register frɛ 0500 00828 mepacho tie number no yie paa ma me 0500 00828 anaasɛ wobɛ dial star 800 star 066 hash pacho tie no yie paa ɛsiane sɛ wei ɛna wode bɛ register sɛ ɔyɛ vendor sɛ ɔyɛ individual bɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛba bi no wei ɛna wode bɛ register 0500 00828 now they are register anaasɛ wobɛ dial star 800 star 066 hash na wode register. Let's begin the year right with good health, great energy and positive vibes. Ɛno ɛyɛ asɛm a Achimota Retail Center a yɛfrɛ no Achimota Mall no ɛka ɛkyerɛw ti Achimota Retail Center ɛyɛ vibe nko a yɛnkɔi na yɛndane yɛ ho yɛba pɛ yɛkɔ amanone na yɛde amanone nsɛm aba time check no ɛyɛ 21 minutes after 10 a.m. yɛkɔ mepacho enye we ne yɛde kɔ we ɛna yɛde kɔ yɛkɔ amanone yɛba yɛbɛtoa nsɛm no so twɛn yɛba na ho ana abɛfa wabɛyi amanone nsɛm yi amanone ade ye ho ana ayɛ mi se yo frɛ yawadom ame yawadom wɛn yawadom okay ɛwɔ ha ma menhwɛ sɛ mehu ɛwɔ ha foreign ade no mehu wɔ ha ɛwɔ any
preview.
Bright yawadoma transe ono enode yen kwa amanone na anopa yi hyene nso se na ye fiada no pa Bosome January no achemu mienu pepepepepe na 16 January
preview.
Super Soap Bright yawadomo haibofo yankoi.
All right, that's what we're so happy. 98.97 miles. I'm on some and I want to high for Bright. Or the matter, I'm in some so airborne. So happy 98. But I'm saying I'll change there games so about the 5 major leagues in Europe, no air Basel, France, Spain, Italy, general matches about the they are from the Nahel, some getting in the Gusu Alcoson. So, I'm on and watching so about basketball. I had 10 in Suko so Australia, dia, Oxford Peninsula started Sunday, and the sound coming down. So, hase na I started the major leagues in Europe nyame adma ochina games bas now the English Premiership no Manchester United against Manchester City and a long time kick-off na sa game so Basel Chelsea against Brentford, Liverpool versus Burnley, Tottenham Hotspur against West Ham United. Sunday, Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal, the Gunners. A game I'm for need to say Arsenal for the war, so it's my queen, so I'm at team. So, now I call the German Bundesliga game 17, so Basel, Nottingham games best, maybe Basel, I was Signal, Iduna, Borussia Dortmund versus St. Pauli, Hoffenheim against Bayern for Leverkusen, Red Bull Arena, RB Leipzig against Bayern Munich. Sorry, again, Lucia Console. Now, Sunday games in so Basel, Stuttgart versus Union Berlin, Augsburg, so ball against Freiburg. In the time, Celtic Council, their bro. Now, they call the challenge card, so Syria, so games in so Basel, come on, game 21 or Basel. Now, Saturday games in the Basel or Dacia Arena, Udinese versus International Milan Inter. Now, Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, Napoli, Abo against Sassuolo, Cagliari versus La Vecchia, Signora, Sinibisako, Juventus, and so na Sunday, and so games in so Basel Torino versus AS Roma, AC Milan versus Lecce, Sinibisako, and so the amount so I say they call the Spanish La Liga, so I select game in so it will be so game 19 Basel, Real Madrid and Quay, Omobo against La Bente, Real Betis versus the Yellow Submarines, BRL, Sunday game in so Basel, Atletico Madrid versus Alave, now San Sebastian Real Sociedad against the champion club FC Barcelona and so now if you know some getting into the account so on the Queen and yeah Adia Chelsea omuni coach nso adi nkoma aka Real Rosinia nso adi nkoma aka na odi nkoma aka ahead of game mbebo over the weekend no na papa nso adi nkoma about Cole Palmer and after so Reece James na also some we share their players na nyina start training omugu so omu to me hwɛ nim say before Brentford ometimi assess either say ometimi bobia na so ometimi bodu so honom na we said nkoma aka about Josh Champion nchi efi Ghana na say we ya brand team say oya abofra ne mono esem to no say adeba okra pekra or Josh Champion no say ono otimi bo 5 different positions out in say adia e bitima boa Chelsea team ni pa no say o hwe sa no mo nyina ti a obi a obuade o be no ho ase age so players a omo bro mo ho ase pa o Chelsea so e dia there's no reason with my Josh Champion so film so honom na Chelsea wan so gumo bi so ba na we yankuma e ade be Chelsea fans ne dakra na Enzo Fernandez so nkomo be aba na say PSG fans so ni abe say we player omani da so pass ya man next season here omebon ya piske modu no mo bo Chelsea for security so be as kan bo boja for mani so no me kuma be fa Enzo Fernandez so omhye project ombeso mo ya ombeso mo de Enzo Fernandez so etia to so be a bituma boa e ma PSG no omepie mo ya Europe bia bituma ko so e dia mo so honom na ye fi ne ko Manchester City for so aso e kakra na nim say kuma guso koso say Haaland so guso odi nkoma guso odi nkoma no si do so hwe contract wa sign Manchester City na ade a ekwa nimpa wa ye pa no say ne kombe do say that you obetimi a share the white jersey obesi akan e my Los Blancos no say o hwe nkoma pa odi about Real Madrid no say team a great team and as I say play bia kombe do say obetimi si akan so e de ma Real Madrid no say o hwe you are City pa ade a Anshana da chibia no beto kopie so Real Madrid fa so nam say no Barca won ma o Madrid akwa edien Barca na e wutimi ba bia beto ko so edia man so no mbio hwem say Real Madrid akwa bia beto ko so edia man so na esa mba inyan kakra na yan ko Liverpool fa so na one player be mo Liverpool a jese na do nim so o ba edi beto aboa na bia beto ko so na Liverpool Federico Chiesa no free Juventus buy no man shira ko as a prime to shira nya fit pa pensi akan ma Liverpool ko na ntia ba ne say you want the force akomo sa pen loan na Liverpool force so da bi da say ka loan ko da bi da en ko better Liverpool no ma no mo hwe nim say you want to phone ya be pa dia 80 million euros on famra no famra fa player Federico Chiesa so no mum sell Juventus forecast on mum de on nya ko me pay ska ka bia no mo fa loan no so da bi Liverpool force so da bi no mum sa de da mo pen sa so me nya be pass on player no dia 10 million euros on fam Federico Chiesa so na yes uncle Spain kakra na you say Basa so sa me guso a ye GS am ajo from last season ba be do this year bibia ko so ba bibia we gbodo de my FC Barcelona bobuku no na nti aba ne say Marcus Rashford o hwe ne performance wa denadi e na my Barcelona ade a ekwa ni pa na Barca for obai no no obai no de o si perform ye de my Barca team na ade a otum say ekwa ye keke na nti aba ne say Barca for some dis ka bottom be say 22 million euros ekopi Manchester United aso no ko fa sign Marcus Rashford crack na ese United nfu edin kuma aka say da bi 22 days a se Barca for so ni abredi a 30 million euros on fam fa Marcus Rashford Barca for so mo buy no player no ba Barca so no La Liga performing o hwe Copa del Rey so o performing age so hwe a otimi bua kwa metimi share Madrid for na age so otimi ade a ekwe pa nto mo hwe nim say o metimi ni United for na kaye na sika no bi akra o metima pa aka ya ka na se na Barca for na plan so mbe o say Omediba meki initial 80 million euros na fa tie bibia koya no masa de 4 million so apɛ so na bi etiba koya nso dama FC Barcelona nso no na nim se Barca nso eno ada Copa del Rey itimi win by 2-0 na we so hwa na se Barca no 11 consecutive games ade utim se Barca for no win ni na ade bibia koya nso de mo awo no since February 2015 na bi see that so utim se anda Hansi Flick waba abesa nyoma ayo no ye nyeska koya de top players but o hwe players e ba loan kakra de ba populate ma bobo asa players we nyina not say otima ma Barca team to gina ye ama Madrid for no omani abrepa o hwe Madrid for players e wo ma so still no man ko e mo guso omo sake omo coach sa na so Barca de asumdue o ho bibia da din so no Barca kwa ya say Jerusalem no bibia da din kama a fi mi bia ko so ma FC Barcelona the champion club so e wo eye honom na ye free football aka na ye ndase aka fan ko tennis na me say nyame adoma Sunday so Ox Open so started out in Zayadia, Melbourne baby, Panaka be back with Dinko Mosebe and Kawai, Nko Pim Kakao, Australia, near monitor tennis in you, you monitor so, and for us, we pass with Debbie, or Australia, now, but I can Australia, BBS, so that was
98.9.
I say, Australia, you are pa, and BBS, so said, wasn't now, but oh, okay. That's OBIBA. Oh, okay. I don't. As we say, I can't from Ghana to home. You are pa in Tabella High. Now, to you, be a bear crab. I said, you are UKB, you are USV, you are Canada, you know, no more, so no baby side, but more. So, Australia, kind of you pa. Now, I'm saying, I'm not my Sunday, first Grand Slam, so a Basel, I saw almost Chassis way back in 1905, and I say, and I almost had some boy Australian Open, I said close to 121 years ago, and I'm going to my bar, now I'm saying after you know, you call French Open, now if you are calling body, I say, I call US Open, you are, and seeing Yabisia console, until you come out, I tell some. And my attendance so I'm my Sunday and I Ox Open 2026 and so starting so home. Now you from account so NBA said the aficionados of NBA bit my team community no more they are in university so happy there yeah ba football akra and other sporting disciplines so I can only in university and so on. Now I'm say and now enjoy by now much you know games no so ba so akama now the top Pistons so etna Phoenix Suns 108 against 105. Houston Rockets that's na firma OKC Thunder actually win 111 against 91. Miami that's na firma Boston Celtics win 119 against 114. San Antonio Spurs and so that's na firma actually Milwaukee Bucks win 119 against 101. Dallas Mavericks that's na firma Utah Jazz win 144 against 122. Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry, Montana, actually New York Knicks in 126 against 113. Portland Trail Blazers, that's actually Atlanta Hawks in 117 against 101. Los Angeles Lakers, that's Mount Queen, and Charlotte Hornets be winning 135 against 170. And here they are. And then I do any or China game to be so or NBA so or now in other places, that's any New Orleans Pelicans, Philadelphia 76ers versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Brooklyn Nets and so against Chicago Bulls. Toronto Raptors versus Los Angeles Lakers. Houston Rockets against Minnesota Timberwolves. Sacramento Kings and so Tennessee abo against Washington Wizards. Dallas Mavericks and so Tennessee Magia abo against Utah Jazz and so Honai so biba aha and one of Hyman for you a prepared kama and ma kwaku and so by didn't mean AC. This is something me join them out. Now Prince OBIBA POAKWA Brown was touch you so happy 98.9.
Hey, is it my TV or my eyes? Why? If you say everything clear past my future.
Charlie, it's not your eyes. It's the TCL C6K QD Mini LED TV.
With QD Mini LED technology, you get deep blacks, bright highlights, and colors so real. See, even the referee's board head, they shine.
Movies, football, gaming, every detail sharp like a new razor blade.
If your old TV they show bleh bleh, Charlie, it's time to upgrade.
Visit any Electroland Ghana shop for yours and enter the ongoing Achedia promo. TCL C6K QD Mini LED TV. TCL, inspire greatness.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and at E Productions, we believe it's about the moments that brings us together. That's why we're offering personalized video greetings for families, businesses, churches, and all at highly discounted prices. Let's capture your loved ones, your team, your brand's festive cheer in a way that will make this season unforgettable. Because with E Productions, you will definitely capture the moment. More discounts for all levels of video productions for your events and occasions. Call E Productions now on 024-2755-323. Spread joy, capture memories. E Productions, capture the moment.
Hold on, Jesse team. Jesse Kofi Amponsa wa ha ma yeni nkomo kakra emfa amanone nsem no na yenhwe comment kakra aba ye Facebook no ye stream dwumadi live on Facebook na we Anna ne say I am watching you live. Dreams FC is winning Fala against Accra House of Folk. No so edeni de ebe Kofi Ajiman Black Man also say good morning guys. I am watching you live from Pig Farm. And also the other by Starboy so say I'm watching and enjoying the show live and clear at Ahafo. Airport Happy Sports no size and also we also say I am watching from Sunyane. Albert Amua couldn't play the league in Libya. That's why he has come back home today. Phobia winning Fala greetings to okay, wabo bidi. Okay, I see MC of a year Achuma Mwabieja Saf enti any MC ye chiao ene anope. Good morning. Asempa and Prince, you people are BB today's country. Okay, I see you people are enemy to this country. This blaster team time would tell. Okay, as soon as I can see we are enemy. We are enemies to this nation. Okay. Kwame Ampuma Edwoji Jiku and Sally Super is not the best on the continent. And also they are one of the best. Sana Asempa Kai. At the kind say what you said. Yes, what I said. The kind say Sa Peno one of the best on the continent. Mr. Edwoji, please take note. I see in Qatar, Ghana was eliminated in the first round. Okay, Yate Kwame. On NOC, that's based on FIFA ranking. Yabu and so say Albert Amwa flopped in Libya on also big question mark de Abawahano. Sanso ena Paul so say good morning guys, are you cool yedase. Sanso ena Nana Annabel ewo Makati. Nana Manton can yedi nkomobi but Manton can be mtimpacho ma Manton can seriously enjoying the show. Big up to Jesse 1 man 1,000. I didn't think I was just see 1 man 1,000. Oh, Nana Annabelle, why is I say just see 1 man 1,000? And you buy me and send me a t-shirt, so any you didn't come. We see a be 1 man 1,000. You, yeah, that's it. You streaming live, and yen share na bibia enye kama. Yen share na bibia enye kama ewo ho yo mate the odi abeto manimu no mate pa yen hwe this weekend the big game no Manchester derby. The big game this weekend Manchester derby. Jesse ma mention see influence.
So I'm just doing this and then yes size be me foreign me yes size be na me jani nyama prof.
Okay.
Because I don't want to derail him.
Yes,
well, foreign and the opportunity we have is that the opportunity and the upboy conversations are air so. In fact, I don't know if you have followed conversations around in recent times. Everybody believes that Arsenal must win the Premier League.
Sure.
And that is not based on nothing. If it because the Arsenal it was squad. That squad should be able to win the Premier League.
Build a team over time.
Over time. Arsenal has built a team
over 6
time.
seasons.
No, the season now. No, the season is now all canon. The seasons it could go to 20 or 30 seasons. It could go to 22 seasons as a Wenger. But that season you are saying because of Arteta.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
yes. Any investment away.
Any investment away.
Only the fact say we're keeping it for that long.
Okay.
I mean,
yes. So we are coming to do some academic project. We are coming to do some academic exercise on that. We'll do some academic exercise on that.
Okay.
98.9.
Jurgen Klopp. It took him how many years to win the Premier League?
4 seasons. For about October 2015, or we need Premier League, in 2019. No. That's the season.
That's the season.
That's the season.
It was
we are talking about the season.
2020 season.
2019-2020 season. That's it. That's how you call it. Are you going to dispute that?
When the year falls in 2020, you use 2019.
Baby.
When the ending year ends 2020, when the ending year ends 2019, what are you talking about?
2020.
When the year ends,
but seasons now,
but
so it took him 4 seasons to be able to win. That's what I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
For years, years, 5. But season,
four.
Okay. So, but what did I ask?
You have giving you a question.
What did I ask? How many years to win it?
So 5 years, 4 seasons. 5 years, 4 seasons.
I asked how many years did it take?
5 years.
We don't. As for that one, it will be disputed on any day.
5 years.
No. Me, I'm not even
4 seasons.
I'm not even coming to argue. So
5 years. It took him 5 years.
Let's put it on record. So it took him 4 seasons and he won.
Okay.
Obi about
4 seasons, 5 seasons.
Obi about 5 years.
Obi about just a year.
No, but I don't even get this point because I'm not even made my point. I'm not coming to argue.
Okay,
I'm not even coming to argue. So I don't know why.
So for the records, for purposes of education, Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, it took him 4 seasons, 5 years to win the Premier League.
Okay.
We don't care about the years.
Prince, you see, I like the argument that is happening today around, especially in England. Because one more argument, a holding water power, because one more teams in the war. So when the big boys there and they are big media people and the big organizations are talking about things, that is where it carries weight. Because I say the Canadian could be but no. It carries weight because one and
98.9.
And the conclusion is that I'll say Arsenal a winning league, because Arteta he's been there for 6 years. He's built a team over the years. And so he should be able to win the Premier League title. And he has spent money too. He has spent money, that is key. He has spent money until he should be able to win it. Prince, let's not be prejudicial in our thinking in making this analysis. No. Me, Prince, I've made 2 posts on Facebook. The last 2 posts that I made on Facebook in relation to Arsenal. Yeah. I've put facts out. And one was on the bottling of the league. That someone should prove to me whether in Arteta's era, we 2022, 2023 season, Wait, man, can say any of the other seasons. I said I bottle league now. I put it there clearly. I posted the facts and everything. Nobody, not even one single soul, was able to factually come and prove that Ateta bottled any of those seasons.
98.9.
Yes, another whole apart from the 2020. Nobody was able to come out and base it on. I put it there. Who are what fact? If you don't have fact, when sleep, you could die. My emotional analysis. No. They say facts. Come and base. Nobody was able to disprove that. And now the argument that's also happening today, the argument that is also happening is that people are saying, say, Arsenal really, I don't have any question. Arsenal must win the league. But you know the conversation that has also arisen. I'm saying the same pressure that is being put on Arsenal to win the league, that same pressure we put on Chelsea also to win the league. And
why?
So people are now becoming conscious. The measure what number measure at Teta, Chelsea have also had same and even had more in terms of spending. They have spent.
Now, so if it's about spending, Cradia, send even for the 6 seasons. Manchester
spends more than Arsenal.
Manchester are spending more than Arsenal.
From 2020 January. I have the way here from 2020.
So that is not the case. So I'm coming. I'm invested and you built a team.
I am building a point too.
Chelsea has not also kept one coach.
I'm building a point.
Arsenal needs stability for the past 6 seasons.
We are all smart people. So our argument should be at that level. Nyabotre, no top team will keep a coach who is not performing.
Sure.
So keeping a team, no top team will keep a team because they just want to build and they don't see visible results and then they'll keep the coach. That is why Arteta didn't come as a fluke. Arsenal went to pick after Wenger left. Arsenal, I'm from you. Arsenal, Ekopeke, Unai Emery. That Unai Emery that Arsenal went to pick. No. When Arsenal, Arsenal can, based on what you are now can. It is based on. It's not based on
hindsight.
No, it's not even based on hindsight. Your hindsight will not even prove you right. It is based on what your phantom thinking that because the result that it turned out were results that were no good. So a phantom thinking that
but with the workers were
apart from this season, what had he done before then? Apart from this season, what had he done? He went to
Hey, Toboase, you can't Unai Emery. Unai Emery assembly, you can Toboase. Hold on. Ofri Arsenal, Ofri Arsenal, Oko Villarreal, Okoji UEFA, Europa, Villarreal. Ofri Hono, and Waba Villa. And Oba Villa, we know the 2 seasons at Villa. We know what Wamomu Champions League for the 2 seasons.
Do you know that?
The 3rd season at Villa. Do
you know that? Do you know? Say,
so time now, Jessica and Wasemono. Some man is at time. No, there be a man at time, be and cry. Waji League.
Do you know why you cannot use that same argument? That's what people should listen and listen carefully. You don't give Arteta the kind of credit he deserves, and that's what I'm coming to do this morning. Okay. So listen.
And to the old
yes, people want to say that.
Is it Arteta credit and the issue of bottling the league?
Bottling police. I've dealt with that already. That one, I'm not dealing with that. See,
last season, Arteta didn't bottle the league.
He didn't. And last season,
you on track.
Let me deal with Paul for last season. I want to. I won't finish. I won't listen. People are listening, so I want to. I'm more lies, I want to dismantle all the lies. Please listen to me. Oh yes. And you see, because we are used to not backing things with fact, and we just see it, and people just run along with it. Some of us will not allow that to happen. Last season. Please, last season.
Jesse, I want
to tell them they want to know that those lies are too many. One too many. Please, last season, from match day 1, I call it 3 years ground and they understand. Last season, from match day 1 to match day 38, which of the weeks national league table? No?
But is that what we are saying?
Who's asked about the league last season? You say no, Prof. Unless you want to unless you want to change the argument. You said that Arsenal bottled the league last season, and I'm asking you that last season, when somebody bottles the league, what does it mean? It means the person led the league, and nobody were taking it. They're not bottling the league. My understanding of bottling the league is different.
You see,
please, is that not bottling? If they say someone has bottled the league, is that not their understanding?
That's not only the. That's
okay, so tell me, so what an understanding of bottling the league?
So. What usually what happens is that
explain to the whole world what bottling the league means.
I'm coming to explain to you.
Happy FM 98.9.
When we start the season, before the season starts, they look at the previous season and the performance, and they say that on the basis of the performance of the last season, we believe say, two teams they must win the league. Is that not the case?
Yeah, that's a projection that is made.
That's a projection that is made. Good.
But that alone, but that will never make a team that doesn't win it bottless until the league starts and that team takes
No.
I said when you project the team will win and the team doesn't end up winning, that's not bottling the league. Is that what the meaning of bottling means?
No.
Since when the meaning of bottling means that? No. Now, Prof, what are you talking about?
But I haven't said
if somebody predicts that you win the league and don't win the league, means that you're bottling the league. Is that what you are saying?
No.
People are listening. So let's
people are listening.
Sure.
So allow for the point to be made.
Yes. Make the point.
So the facts say Arsenal
was second. Arsenal didn't win the league. So they're going to the next season cannot be the one who is expected to win.
Baba, what were you expecting? What were you expecting? Team
were winning the season before now. Team were winning 4 times. Based on statistics, will tell you that some of that has won 4 times. Will be favorites. We favorite and we are second.
Go me pamacho. Hold on. Jesse, hold on. Me say, Jesse, o microphone off.
What was the position of?
No, o microphone off. The American say, si nyina ye kasa, omo etien, omo nti. Yen kasa mako. Nti Jesse wo kan den.
Me say.
He's explaining bottling. So
hey. I'm not explaining bottling. I'm telling you.
Bottling, he cannot even go. He cannot even say it. So let's go.
But the truth. But why?
Me person me tie just o kan dem because me person as a batwa na sem so no bi na ye to aso.
Based on prediction people made, that's not what we're supposed to win. So because I didn't win, they are wanting the league. You Prof are saying this.
But Kofi, the season that the previous season, the previous season that
last season,
the previous season.
You asked last season. You do last season. Don't go to previous last season. You said last season. You are going to previous last season. I'm saying last about the league last season.
I am saying that before that season started.
Before last season started.
Yes.
I'm projecting Arsenal a winning league. No. Is that what you are saying?
Is that what you are saying?
Even though Arsenal never led the league at any point in time, Arsenal bottled the league. Is that what you are saying?
No. But the fact that you didn't even
means Arsenal bottled the league.
The fact that you didn't even win or lead the league
at any point
is even problematic in itself.
Okay, Prince Meba. So you can't even prove it Arsenal bottled the league. Last season, in fact. Last season, by match day 13, now Liverpool LED Arsenal 9 points. By match day 13, now Liverpool LED Arsenal by 9 points.
Before the first round of the league, no leading in 9 points.
What was the point difference between Arsenal and Liverpool?
So close to happen.
How was the league? What was the point difference? 2 points. 2 points. Nah, Liverpool. And even at the point in the league, not just
no, but the season before, no, the second, so you were expected to even perform.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
But for a team, when you do normal statistics or normal common sense, team Ghana Premier League team, me for 22 years, now me winning Premier League in Ibida. 22 years, me winning Premier League in Ibida. Baba be did second. Team na me did second to no. Now, prior to me, the second, no, we really look me two that. And now, maybe the second, or once our team we need two, what's we need three, and our team now we need 4. That same team, no, we need 4,
and about we need 1. Ashim.
No, I'm really using the 4. No, we need 4 at Waso. That means still maybe second. And
that team now can is Manchester City.
Yes. Now say maybe by the following season, logically common sense, which of the 2 teams will be tipped to win the league?
And they said they were winning 4.
Exactly. So then, but the common sense. That's common sense. It's not hold on. And the manager.
Hold on. On the same point. On the same point. Same manager ne wo so no ana wo, but in terms of the longevity of the okay, not even the
no way can you compare the two.
No,
we really 4 times on the plot. The first season now, the people already say any money. I say also
because of what happened in that season.
What happened in that season?
That season.
What happened that season?
Competed very well.
Exactly, but
very well.
Do you know?
Competed very well.
Do you know that in that season, 2023-2024 season, that's like nobody even can say Arsenal about that league. Do you know that from January, Arsenal lost only 1 game from January to the end of the season?
Yes.
Do you know
and was that game that cost
Arsenal and Aston Villa?
Yes.
You know that game? Do you know what cost Arsenal? Because Arsenal played against a team that was near perfect. In fact, in that second round, City only drew 1 game. Do you know the game that they drew?
They drew against Arsenal.
They drew 1-1 with Arsenal.
Yes, 1-1.
That was the only game that they drew. They won all their games. In their world over, team and the second round, when winning games that draw 1, that team is a near perfect team.
Yes.
That team is a near perfect team.
No, but that Villa, you admit that Villa defeat so caused Arsenal.
It is true.
Yes.
But I'm saying that for a team,
that defeat was uncalled for.
Really. It is true. No one doubts that. But I'm saying that for a team, what drawback? Winning teams in the second round, that's a near perfect team. How many teams on this planet have been able to do that?
Okay, so what the air Kenyan say no winning season we are it clears all this bottling all this and striker striker people they were born 19 matches was striker issue
masa obviously striker issue no but but generally that was the point.
My point is that before
but one conclude on question I would say it took Jurgen Klopp how many years to win the Premier League.
I'm saying that say in the first year, second year, from first year, second year, third year now don't win, if that's a metric, after they would have sacked him for not winning their league. But why did Liverpool keep him? Liverpool kept him because they had seen visibly that this is a manager who can.
Masa, who do you compare Arteta?
I'm not comparing.
Arteta no.
I'm not comparing.
Champions League finals or back to back. It is hard
so you see, he's even buttressing my point.
I'm buttressing your point, but that point is not comparable to Arteta Champions League final. That was him. Arteta Champions League final.
You see, so you say, and that's why every Arsenal fan is happy with what Arteta is doing. But before Arteta came,
the mark of Champions League final.
Prof, you are okay, let me flow.
You flow.
A new energy. So Alicia Usmanov, agent way the master Cronky money there no. All that time investing in the club. Say even if a manager like when they were leaving, when Arteta came and joined Arsenal, then I said about doing the propaganda, and they showed that propaganda too. Oh, UK phone war, and propaganda. So when Arteta came and joined Arsenal, the first 6 games of them, lose. It's a number to compare Chelsea for Arteta. When Arteta came, Arsenal was mid-table. When I started joining in December 2019, Arsenal was mid-table. In fact, before Arteta joined, Arteta joined on 18th of December. The following day, Arsenal bought game against Everton. Arsenal lose 1-0. Now Lumberg was in charge. That was Lumberg's last game. We lost in about 7 games. We lost about 4 or 5 of those games. So Ateta joined. It was a disaster. And when Ateta came and joined the team, immediately Ateta.
Hold on. So the last 3 seasons before Mr. Wenger left, now Arsenal position on the league log, lowest position on the league log was
before Wenger left. I know that the last season before Wenger left, that's not on the Champions League. So it means that we placed below 4th.
4th,
yes. Yeah. And so Ateta buy, you know.
So at what point the Bayer mid-table team?
Every time, you know.
Now I'm already saying.
Every was 1.5 seasons. Every first season.
That point of mid-table.
No. When he was leaving, he couldn't. Every first season, when 12 us now, I'm top 4.
Yes.
Then the following season, you know, we saw that the team was not improving because the team was they were losing. Their team was not doing well.
Yeah.
So there was no seeming progress in the domestic challenge of the team.
Results and performance.
And the results were not good.
Yes.
And West of no.
Oh, me back.
No.
West of no.
The results were not good.
The final he lost to Chelsea.
Yes.
No, you see
that
so, and we know I was an Europa expert.
Yeah.
In Saturday, no, me can't be biased. Saturday, no, because we can't family tea. The confidence. I mean, say, European master, you say, why is a via near Genoa banner back to run
and Mauricio Sarri, so Bibiania say Mauricio Sarri.
Now, I'm creating no 4-0.
Eddie Hazard 4-0.
So
complete.
No, but people should listen to me. I'm not comparing either to anybody. But what no, I mean, I'm not comparing.
Who started the club?
No, but what I'm saying is that club then America. We're not even listening. I'm saying that club then I can move about the finance idea.
I was listening.
So it means that finance so really, but I mean that they saw visible progress. That is why they will give you time.
Okay.
They will see. They have to see visible. So do you think that if Arsenal 89th, they will say I've kept Ateta?
Because they say football no a better result
oriented. So they must see that the team is visibly progressing from where we were before this man took charge. In fact, for Tima, Wenger in the last days, for over 10 years now, Arsenal winning Premier League. Even under the great Arsene Wenger. That's over 10 years simple. After they take it, so nothing will win Premier League. At that time, it's Arsenal a weak side. Yeah, boy, not people were laughing at Arsenal that Arsenal a top 4, Arsenal the trophy a top 4. Me boy, Arsenal D4 for the energy because Arsenal position. But at a Bayern, the first season, and I did the 8th. Because he took the team from
almost maybe position or better and
not in that. About not in that 10th.
No 10th. NODD
8th.
2 places
and
up.
They saw that Bayern, that second round, there was visible progress.
And he was ruthless and so
visible progress. Then the following season, in the first main season, he took the team to fifth. In fact, Kaya, Arsenal couldn't play in the Champions League in that season because Arsenal lost to Newcastle,
yeah.
Because that time, and if you watch Emma Lucas win that game, they bullied Arsenal. If you remember that game,
that was St. James.
They bullied Arsenal.
That was St. James.
Arsenal. That was real bullying. And I'm winning. Sad game. Then, so such a manager, the other bad team, would you sack him? You can't sack him.
Or building momentum.
Then the following season. That season he should have won. That was when partake him.
2022-23.
That season the year we bottled the league.
When Timmy win. Then
from fifth to win the league. You such a manager.
No.
So you give him another season.
Yeah.
Then the following season 23-24. First round was not too good.
Second round momentum.
He built momentum. He drew one game, lost one game.
And
if you see Green, will you sack such a manager?
24-25 second.
To 24-25, he didn't start first round very well.
NOD second
round, he came and pushed Chelsea and go aside, gave Liverpool. Liverpool was not much team.
Yeah.
Liverpool they were runaway league winners.
Yes.
It was Arsenal now the league caught last minute. So the last game, if Liverpool had lost, Arsenal winning.
Arsenal
winning. So Arsenal pushed Liverpool, even though Liverpool were comfortable, but they pushed them that limit. We do such a manager. No. Last season we are both Champions League. We are boring at home and away. You see, so you see visible progress. So I think staying for this long, it's not because they are not the knife be and I say in between that period or dwindle.
Okay.
And
you make a beautiful case. Now Musa was same way.
Oh, let me finish my point.
Say after this season. After this season.
That doesn't mean anything.
Ateta, what will be your views in 1 minute?
No, it will depend on the circumstances that led to Arsenal not winning anything.
What
and there could be a circumstance. There could be circumstances that can lead any team to crash.
And as the key players in
Odegaard, Epra, Sheyama.
No. I'm saying
Bukayo Saka, Epra, Sheyama.
Yes.
Gabriel,
Arsenal played against us 2-2 Arsenal played without Gabriel and Saliba for the first time.
Yes, Gabriel Epra, Sheyama.
No, so I'm saying that today, how many defenders do we have? All our defenders are almost are out.
Yes,
but you need backup.
Yes.
Calafiori is out.
Yeah.
Henkape is out. Mostera is out.
With 2.5 defenders, center back.
That's why you are not competing to win the league.
The original position here is center back. Julian Timber, the original position here is center back.
No, Ben White or fitness is only team manager, so we are managing all of them. The mechanic say there are instances where all your defenders and your top players will be injured. Today, if Man City when we leg and that's all lead, that's in the players in every crash, every play. That's it will be difficult to blame them. Say Haaland pra, goalkeeper Donnarumma pra, Diaz pra, Bernardo Silva pra, Rodri pra.
Can't happen like that.
Oh, it's a game. No, it's a game. At a point in Arsenal, we didn't have Odegaard, we didn't have Saka, we didn't have all those players. This is
he survived.
He survived. I'm saying that can happen, but it's about the manager to make do with the one. That's why we have a problem with Chelsea, and that is my point. And maybe I'm that's my main reason.
Okay, 1 minute.
Baby, get my fatu tsunami.
1 minute.
My main so my main and distress for
1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
1 minute.
You see, we the jai winner and that's to say no. Oh, man, you say Eda tsunami the winter Baba Kunda Susa Mammy. No, man, money and you
until. Just in Pacho, yeah, 1-1.
Two club side and side.
Sanchez 25.
So did me about. So what's the chance for after? I don't know, Prof. If you'll be fair. After Chelsea vs. Nashom, I'm something crying a boy. I'm the team being a boy against Arsenal. And I hope you heard it. I didn't hear. And those are generated a lot of conversation.
Yes,
Simon's all talk sports to cry on in Tokobe Sima and
this is Chelsea. Starting 11.
The starting lineup,
Starting lineup.
I'm saying that it is nobody should deceive anybody that after doing it because they have bought a lot of expensive players and all that. It's expensive. Chelsea now talk.
Hold on.
The difference is that
what is the conversation? Is it Omo the Nkwalane boy and I say Omo the players are Omo boy the boy.
Omo French side and a boy and outside in the top side a boy.
Okay.
And I'm saying that my point is that you cannot spend almost 500 million on players and say that they are French players. That's my point.
Okay.
And look at the value of the players there.
Okay, so
Robert Sanchez in the world. How many teams in the world have
Robert Sanchez 25 million. Josh Echampong or your homegrown. Trevor Chalobah or your homegrown. Intina Omono Sikebian Show. Wesley Fofana
from Leicester City.
From Leicester to Chelsea. On Oba Chelsea a chepa a plenty young Crawford about Hache. 70 million. Ena or the Joyce, Adanya, go back now and share Chelsea dear no. How they Arsenal dear now about so. Yeah, share Chelsea the answer. Oh, Joyce way.
No, wow, can't you?
No. Say you say yeah with. Yeah.
Now the end that's so now then we the end that's so we year free so ada okwan oni o.
In the Arsenal de nini. Kepa 5 million. Ben White from Brighton, 50 million. Saliba, 27. Gabriel from Lille, 23. Timber, 24. Zubimendi, 51. Rice, 105. Odegaard, 30. Saka, homegrown. Joker, 63.5. NFL, so Trossard, 27 million.
And okay, when you now boom, Arsenal starting 11, no more value, saying.
Arsenal starting 11, no. The value, no, okay, Arsenal started 11. Value 422.8 No, Arsenal did 410 million pounds.
410 million.
Yes.
And Chelsea the Suni.
Yes.
Fafana 70 million. Mark Cucurella 60 million. Andre Santos 80 million. Enzo Fernandez 106.8 million pounds. Pedro Neto 54. Juan Pedro 55. Estavio 29. And Gui 5. And to so value no saying
422.8 million.
And
Difference in each other.
no difference in each other.
No, but what I'm saying is that their team is a more expensive squad than the Arsenal team.
410 and 422.
But really, so compare starting lineup with any Arsenal DNA. Arsenal played some of their top players in that.
All their top players, Arsenal starting lineup. No. In fact, Arsenal starting lineup. No.
Yes.
So my point is that Arsenal starting lineup. No. Chelsea phone call more expensive. So it's not about the value of the players you buy. It's about the little that you buy and how you're able to use it. That is my point. That's the class of my matter.
Now, so you are own skill, no, Kakra.
Yeah, because okay,
skill, no.
Two, Mebao.
If you're going to buy a player for instance, if you are buying a player
okay,
for...
is it about only the
amount? I'm saying that, Prof, once you are spending that kind of value, there's been some level of expectation.
No, but you can spend a huge value on a young player.
Nobody will care about that. But when you spend 15 million, there's a
dimension that we must appreciate.
No. As the players now, okay, no.
So that dimension,
like young players near then, way more, saying, events. How old is he? As a player, Saliba money, you talk the money with him. How old were they? Timber, how old is Timber?
No,
how old is Timber? Timber, I was saying. Timber bought him was around 20 years when he bought Timber.
Yeah, because he's
22 years.
And that's how old Tom is saying.
Timber will not be less than 60 million.
It will be more.
So I'm saying that. So I'm saying that.
But Asempa, please, there's a dimension.
My point is that, and that is the point. The point Chelsea are spending. So the kind of pressure everyone's national, they should also be facing the same. Because you can't have a squad that also team B, more expensive as team A.
Okay.
Now, Prince, do you know that say you as team A now Kasakra? It will be less than 410. It will be 300 or something.
Okay.
Well, then the white will go off, and then Calafio will come and replace him. And then Martinelli, if Martinelli will replace, if you go there, you trust our crowd or that would even bring it further to 300 and something.
I can patch Prince. Yes, there's a dimension we haven't appreciated. Players now Chelsea tour, you know. How long have they spent in the club? Versus players now Arsenal tour and how long have they? Because you see
that's another fallacy.
Okay,
so that's another fallacy. You see, can I break all the fallacies today? Who told their potential players in their last season players?
Bobby says
who don't any players are in Arsenal? Arsenal players, most of them are within 2
Bobby says what they're talking about.
See,
how old is
hold on. Hold on. Players are share Arsenal. Players are Mutomo last season. And Mutomo before the current season. Victor Eucharist. And Kepa.
And they have been there, so they have built a certain.
And Chelsea DNA. Chelsea DNA.
So you coach Chelsea DNA.
Yes.
You see, say players are a wasono. Players are.
I know more last season players. You go talk as if what you do.
We know that.
Any green, you know.
We this season. Who told that
this season? This season.
It's this season.
Okay, good.
Estavio and one Pedro.
3. After there's 3. They get all these players have been there for a long time.
Even Andre Santos this season.
Yes.
This season, free Strasbourg.
Arsenal has more.
Arsenal should have more.
Arsenal more near there. That is more. No, Prince. No. That is Arsenal more. 3.
Any asempa medama say yebeko asempa Asempa after season we ateta nyi bibi mu menye sure so be kan ne ho asem bi mu yenya no sia yemra fie na yemfa special na yeba yebeye interview kakra twen yeba
For a brass social transfer yɛma mu nsɛm ahorow a yɛtumi aboa no no nyinaa yɛde ɛma wo ɛnsɛm no dodoɔ no ana ɛhɔ ɛnɛ ɛyɛ dew a nanso tietietietietietiam bɛbobɔbɔ ne tɔfa no afei yɛtumi akɔ high sense se wɔwɔde no bra naso yɛ nneɛma pa a wohia no wofie no nyinaa naso yɛ no ɛwɔ 50 years ɛkɔsi air fryers na afei kettles ahoroɔ ɛna mepakyɛw ɛnɛ yɛakɔba ne sɛ electronic appliances a wohia nyinaa na ɛhɔ ɛna ɛwɔ pakyɛw ɛnkra East Legon Kisima Achimota more NFA a year North Industrial Area and Pacho Opera Square to do. That's Suma La Paz, West Hills Mall, and a broadcasting Bachona, Pacho Junction Mall, Committee 1, Committee 25. I'm here, and I hear Acho, Pacho, and the Mateko, no, the full correcting about, but one in the cook city mall. Kumasi a doom post office also no waiting home and after him Brununi Tafo and me pacho and new quarter so as Sabetia come what kind of and so 2 year and now Bushi and Pacho Waka Pimo man can see Takrade and I takwa Obwasi Kufuria hoy and Suyan me pacho Techiman any tamalin so no as you know etime kind of so say can high sensor we see everyday prices for everyday people. You first here any free the Ghana Football Association no as you and Pacho me no can say enra draw no etime e baso ana enya asem keto a branche a friend of high for CCC your friend yaw enti a high for na okeka na CCC there your friend yaw and yaw enti no ba yaw high for na etime enkoma na fi you say this Doro Ebaso Yinka editor when him Efa Ports Ahoro na Ghana ewo eye group D that say na city me pacho Ghana ene Cape Verde Island na afin so no eye Cameroon ene Mali ewo ehonom na eno enso eno no match day 1 na dia no na pacho ene eye okokopie a Ghana ene Cameroon Ghana ne Mali match na afei Ghana Cameroon and afei we energy etimi epio no na draw no pie pepe no features no etimi pie do Ghana Cameroon Mali Cape Verde na said e ho hyehyɛ so tie bia na ye bomode ben catch years okrokoza ze Morocco na akasakra no na odi kai was say need ye tie say to be best in Africa na say kwa bia so timi ko World Cup nti omo ye nyema nyina yi said ye be ya omuti akọ World Cup we say pressure de ewo no so ene nkofo bi so na so no said we see handle pressure na betimi ama na mawie tot in amount.
Well, as one of the best female national teams on the African continent, we want to be at the World Cup. And I think that we have the quality to be at the World Cup. We have the right anchor team to support the girls. The government is ready to support the girls all the way. And I think that if it's about pressure, there's pressure everywhere. There's pressure in eating, pressure in laughing, pressure in having a conversation. And there's pressure in sports. Football is an emotive enterprise. So, but what's most important is how you react, how you act, and how you handle such situations. And I think that the head coach is very experienced to be able to guide the girls. And I have no doubt whatsoever that we'll compete and we will make it to the World Cup.
We and summer cat ES Okraku, 8 minutes to 20 years. Yana, we know what you can fashion. Say, Wana cat, ama and Onkwana or the agent so a can and some cat can simply. Now, him some power, you know, the Jumedi or buy it so far so good at least. Or Bomode, ABP, a quiet for P, a young man football, no, a Honoma, another, Upti Kana, some cross at the home quadia, which I just said, Jumade, and a Obono, and I also Eddie Atwazo say, nee, what did you pass a performance and mano adana dino omuhia say yebeti aka say enei yebeti de ensesi yebo say kwai bia so na say etimi bomode na afi yehwe say yebetimi akọ animu na yɛabɔbɔa na wohwɛ a yɛne England any other friendlies matches na yɛbɔbɔbɔɛ no ama yɛkwanya no experience kwan bi aso no ɔno Kurt ES Okraku ne ne team a ɛyɛ Black Queens no gyidi sɛ ɔmokɔ World Cup.
Specifically to the draw, I think that on the back of the fact that Ghana were third at the last AFCON, Ghana should be ready to face any opponent, and therefore I was not too keen or interested in who comes into the group with Ghana. For me, Ghana should be able to play against any side on the African continent if you want to become a champion. So I'm happy about the draw. I think that the team will be very prepared. Taking our minds back, the FA invested a lot in preparing the Queens for the last AFCON. We trips to Morocco, trips to Senegal, trips to Cote d'Ivoire, and then backed by the government again to Morocco for the pre-tournament campaign. And we intend to give the team same level of support. You would realize that we've even scaled up a bit, playing against England in Southampton. So that tells you the desire of this federation to see the female sport grow at the highest level. And I think that we would be in a position to offer them the same level of support and to make sure that the girls are very.
Where someone Utimi attitude, I am from a coach now, came last beyond Kogren. Then someone Utimi attitude, Jacka, and so I say Ghana, many just say Ghana, every sees ever that third one up pencil. Now, I'm to us why a Germany.
I'm happy that when I came in, I think we were number 6 in Africa, and now we're number 3. It makes up top seeded. In the end of the day, if it's going to help or not, I don't know. We're going to face another 3 really good teams. But like I said, I'm looking forward to the tournament, and we will push to do an even better tournament this time.
Hello, and someone with me added to a jar about a draw, no, so you some kakao casa at the far air Queens no.
Who knows? I mean, we finished the tournament pretty well, even if we lost in penalties in semi-final. We won the 3rd place. But the fact was that I think that like 18 players or something like that made their first like WAFCON. So of course, like it's going to be many players that have one WAFCON experience. So I hope that's going to help us. Especially, I felt that the worst game we did was the first game that we played in the WAFCON, especially the first half, and that's typical for a team with less experience. That we had maybe some nervous players in that game, but after that, when we were shaking it off, we did.
Hello, I am someone to me added to a jar on your floor. Now for young call a Amantia Bakwa, or no Odipa Livingstone, on him no poor, or Simon Yasa, Cassati was a Bawupa Livingstone at Feze, na Setekla, and now a nay at Afro Stone Boy. Now, on our casa for football, was a players are who are more AFCON and our national teams are. Omo bobo na for boss and petim Arsenal team just already say party can the bobo pa Arsenal or any in the say as an athlete football no ultimi eji.
Zone it into the African Cup of Nations. I will go Hakimi, Osimhen, Sadio Mane, yes.
Top 3 African players of all time.
JJ Okocha, Adebayo, Adu Abedi Pele.
Top 3 Black Stars players of all time.
Asamoah Gyan for me, Stephen Appiah, Tony Bafo as well, Anthony Bafo. I'm going to add more to that one. So we have Sule Muntari and we have Michael Essien.
Top 3 favorite football teams to watch right now.
To an extent, I say Arsenal, I'll do Real Madrid, Tottenham, maybe Manchester. You know, like these guys.
If you were a footballer, what are the top 3 meals you would eat to recover after a match day?
I love my jollof.
Yes.
With some plantain and some salad, some niceness, you know, fufu and some abenkwine and katinkwine, you know, with some fried goat. I'll do banku sometimes. Yeah, banku and some and katinkwine. You see, you can add egg.
Fried egg and a boiled egg.
Mm.
Isaac as a problem you can send out team so make you run kakra na who said you do be backstage dey with me na and all some was to boy to me and tunga e wo ho afa yem fa ani nchemu asamoja nso aso na nei ene ma kakra efi oba asamoja dey kai or the sama tunga say ogiri ye pass sa se we waka kaka but oni Rio Ferdinand dey nkomo eno na wakasa fa Uruguay match aye boy penalty a obose no was before that na nkasa kra no na already ono no waka che goalkeeper or demu magas abe no lele eti na waka che se echira like the be penalty ni penalty ajo so say e wo dey adwuma wo ye obe shoot kama na ose entina ewuni team na won wa say coincidentally esa ko si sa na ono so enya confidence ko boy a entimi anshipom.
I'll take you back a day before the game. After training we had a penalty shootout. I called a goalkeeper and I have to take 20 penalties.
20?
I took 20 penalties. I scored 20.
No.
Yes. So, you know, this superstition thing, I was like, so what if we have a penalty tomorrow? I'm going to kick it. So when the penalty came, I was like, this is it. So, on the back of my mind, something that I was hearing voices like, don't shoot. And I was the first penalty taker. I had to shoot the penalty. So I was like, yeah, this is me. I have to just take it. So I went there and I shot it and it hit the post. And that moment was crazy.
Yeah.
I know there's someone who told me to Joey and I say AFCON. It's a World Cup and the players be.
That is something that I've thought about all these years. You know, it affects most of the clubs that they have the African players, the important players in it. It should get to a time that FIFA or CAF to have a place, you know, during off season for this AFCON. That is my opinion. You can see a club maybe leading the league table. All the players go to AFCON in January, and then they start dropping points. AFCON is like a World Cup to me. That is what every African footballer thinks.
That's a transfer. I know there's someone who to Eja, Honor, and also the Kakra Bacho, Yadanadi, Ede Amao, Hobaka, National Yami Adma, weekend, the Ghana Premier League, no matches to Dona, Evitimi, Abaso, Honomitiana, Bomade, Nafuni, Etimi, Atra, Quabiasono, near the Bama, Nemo, and Nadia, Dreams, and how the folk, and any 3:30 per Lagos Sports Stadium, honor, Evitimi, Abaso, once a simple national, a Quabiasono, Evitimi, Abe Baso. Make us a commercial and go. Omutie, Omonya player and Bakasampa, minim the course of the but Abrantiana, Abetamwana, so a good striker. Wakwasaba, Be Alali Begazi, the Luno, Kotoko Baka, Omuchim City, Utimi, and Abrantia Agadas, Richard Waduso, Ashanti Gold FC, 04 FC, no Swakofano, FC Ashanti Gold. 04 no so akwa akofa na say what sign new contract or no mobile bid dima one my no latest Karela former player your friend Ishmael Dede on also joining house say there on no more training e wo say asuso mo no e wo say house e band there but on no more try training kakra ho a na Great Olympics showstopper ba ko na yini Ismail Seidu so no were completely due to Karela United and with the very latest and also Etimi AP Jonah Atikoi and so returning to Bukun Chelsea. Yeah, and you also calling them Muaja, Wasaba back, Kuntu Hair, Nichia Neko, to Wasa Konechi, Kwame Poku, not only 11 wonders goalkeepers, they say, or also a sign of young apostles. I know the very latest and also Etimi AP on out of Lions was a former foreign player, Bima, Granges Golf, and over Sweden. Player no by a friend of Fauzi Doctor. Yeah, and also ebe join a team wa your friend of Heart of Lions. Now, and he just say Hazakis and so as ladies no matter sign Black Queens. A forward a friend of Samira Suleiman as a technical advisor. And see only kita team na or share Amabibia team. I continue about more to Kotoko Samo or Sekufo to Adriana Stars and Afi Abdul Rahman to be my sporting club, of course. Steven Dio. Sa branch wu kai no ba player ba ko enso temano bobo pa onso join ho United free move no dia ba and the Kumi Francis enso young apostles no so timi akwa kopio free loan Port City team no matimi ama loan ho to see anya asem ketwa and also I want say Alidu Muhammad Vision FC and also free and afi Alex Eso Nations FC and also free and on the fan and no and the very latest transfers are etimi apie obi go for kwaba utumi na adema me no so afo ade em friend man mrana
Big goal. Big goal. Big goal.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal. 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 Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Big ol' drink. Big refreshing moment.
Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, is it my TV or my eyes? Why? If you say everything clear past my future.
Charlie, it's not your eyes. It's the TCL C6K QD Mini LED TV.
With QD Mini LED technology, you get deep blacks, bright highlights, and colors so real. See, even the referee's board head, they shine.
Movies, football, gaming, every detail sharp like a new razor blade.
If your old TV they show bleh bleh, Charlie, it's time to upgrade.
Visit any Electroland Ghana shop for yours and enter the ongoing Achedia promo.
TCL C6K QD Mini LED TV.
TCL, inspire greatness.
Happy 98.9 FM. Ma yena Emmanuel Foswapia. Ma yena na sepa. Ma yena na sepa obede obekande oy. Mimi ma ona wakansa asem no mepacho. Mimi ma eno eye Isaac Asempa. Enche bia yewo ye ni sponsors for Afcon commentary no. Munchie biscuit, Munchie biscuit. Na enkwala pepa. Mepacho tena mame Ike man tena mame. Yes, man tena. Munchie biscuit. Ononkwa. Yes. Ononkwa na buy FM 98.9. There's another lady coming. Where is she? Sa enti yentoaso enti ode yentoaso yentoaso na ze Munchie biscuit enti se oba yentoaso oba be kan ho enti ye wo sponsor Munchie biscuit empanifo ewa ha a ye ne omo eba bedi enkomo ewo dwumadie so afko nyina ote se ye commentary ate se ye bomudin ote se ye bomudin pa ye ede pa ginger no Wednesday ye ko akra mo no o chiche no drum so na me se mpacho me pe ginger ne bi o ma me ginger no me boy na ye kam
na pe ginger no bato ma me ba ku bi
net sen se o ma ye no
cookie de papa
we bi wa ku bi o se
photo no me ga bi layo
Happy FM 98.9.
Oh God, Asempa.
Na biscuit you big nyege like.
Oh yeah, the biscuit yeah.
Oh me say no ko wi ye say cream na ko pin ye.
Akenu anu no nti ga o ye no for boys and
say biscuit na for me
enti ye min komo ye wo sales coordinator e de Ghana empacha opani udini ye bone sen
Kofi Eninakwa.
Kofi Eninakwa. Kofi Eninakwa eye sales coordinator e de Ghana na nanka se one nana ama Esiedua Boatin or marketing manager but nana enam kwan so a oba enti obedru ha ono nso ade a mobete ne nka enti yen hye yen komo na se Kofi ne eyefiada me nso me de Kofi enti menua Kofi no pepepe yen hye komo na se sanse emre no ekopa enti yen hyase se ye ka se mekase me bisa se who is and I say what is a year Munchie and what does Munchie stand for? Pacho Sena Ubeyano.
Thank you very much for having me here. Munchie biscuits ye Nkwalani nani mpenifoni na favorite biscuit e Ghana ha. Yeah, brand bakwa since Nkwala bromwa kopem sada ya why biscuits no consistency e wo taste no and sada
said the tiena
consistency improving the sound but taste no there quality no there and call from that be bucket packet you nene na taste ya we say kama we last year the so kama pepe.
What kind of a year moment does Munchie want to be part of in people's daily lives?
And no dear, every moment, victory moment, sad moment, steady moment, every moment. Always a biscuits, no, different ones. Inti, now combe dobia na obefa. So upe ginger, your ginger biscuit or mao. Say oh now after milk kakra, your milk biscuit or say nkwalamu suya diena. Upe bibiaria you biscuit for anytime crackers.
Anytime crackers.
Chese bribia uko 12 midnight ewo mao uko anopa ewo mao. You will new cookies and so you will butter cookies, your ginger cookies, your caramel cookies. Any your favorite chocolate chip cookies? Me are my favorites. No?
Me so sa me de bibia choco. Anti bibia choco de me papa anti no so me papa.
You are my repa.
Me so sa say ye to ba fie say ye nkwala ne de a me ne omo neche.
Omo dibi.
No say ya to man kwala no say omo snack omo de be ko school.
Na wo mo dibi.
Na me obi hu ano ba bi e hye no obi hu anasa na daddy asade na santa wo me say okay someone na mo we say me sumari bi
nkwala ne de na to de ne to
me to me de sa na enti say me pa che wo say nkrofo eti Munchie feeling ben na ya e bo mu tirim
family. On the way sometimes we did aduane bi na so I feel na Munchie biscuit mama do bia come Munchie biscuit bia na me ade de it is how warmth in the family in the love no na Munchie push you.
Now Mami Musa said what makes Munchie more than just a biscuit brand? Because there were brand ahuru bebre e wo market e den enema mudie eyesron kokra
I mean sha say free production process no
okay
on say go for bebre o mu use flavor but the natural ingredients no and na you use I say o fire ginger biscuit say no and your flavor actual ginger powder 98.9 you to bebre de bia into sha we say ginger taste no correct one pan a room because they're natural. Flavors need now, so your oat breeze will same thing, digestive, same thing, natural. And a second one is your sponsor and you might be you say you call for NATO products no yes so we give back to the community a lot. Your sponsor and you might be we call a social media platforms I will be na your program way be and as you see your AFCON.
Yeah,
we are part of Ghana. We are part of Africa. We know that this is our people. Watch party na ye hono. You will be.
Yes.
You will be live.
Yes, Thursday ni anemo ho. Then say on Sunday so Wednesday ni anemo na ho. Na half bia na match bi. First half at the end of the first half no.
Chichi bia.
Santi kama pa.
Na different restaurants ka omuba. Umbeji biscuit ni bi obiaji
even before game be sha say me gina expert we drew hello, is it for free? Is it for free? And I'm saying, hey, is it for free? Hey, and I'm saying, is it for free? Is it for free? Is it for testing? And I'm saying, Musa, Musa ladies, sorry, Okoyana ladies, me who say, Mama no 2, Wajia 2, no, they call, or they,
also, Chichebi, Chichebi, into about with me now, or you're standing up, bra, your Chiche biscuit free, Tibra.
So would you be now tasty enough what to be what to packs ni bi na o de coffee kama say obi wo ha o tade so at say ope say eye ni taste ni great but obi say in terms of health wise no say enete
no
how do you balance the taste and the healthy options of the biscuit
and if we shall say if we your quality side products beer you produce the quality department it's nice
okay
into who say beer about that who say we be obi trim we be shame debi omo ye omo checks no pepe you need quality problem there you need be that and only first one second one ingredients na the shame no omuni na go to test be brain and sana ye products bia inti de bia no ye say na ye feedback pan if your customers no and customers catch and say as a chocolate chip cookie say sugar no was do na ye aba form we no milk ni na ye fine inti de bia ye feedback inti de bia wo fa ropa bia ba ko a wo hu your customer care number also wo ho pin de bia nko for free my feedback say oh me di we no say na ya hyehyɛ no na dia catch quality department for no mo so aye hu adwuma
ti eno kire se ubenya wo taste no nanso eba no se wapomudin se uwe eye munchi biscuit na eye number 1 pa na ma mimu sa o minim se mo adwuma amoye mo ne awofo na edi dwuma pa eye parents. And Busa said, what should parents know about munching when choosing snacks for their children?
Yes, shall say free healthy side now free.
Okay.
Oh, wash me biscuits be brave. So na many matters so kama. No biscuit oh. Health no dia pomode no dia ye dia shame kama. Nti de bia mo manchi biscuits no dia woni himself health no dia. Enko form that say oh me ba no di sugar be brave nti obeyare ana bibi sa ensida and a second one say the prices no form
our phone so they wo form dey papa
na mo pay nti SHS for no mo go back to school and run back to school campaigns it me to be brave because parents in himself price ni here and quality no so then
nti our for we dey we abama mo papa and say enkwale ahye school ase menu se enkwale ahye school ase na o ma hye school ase sa no on be hia biscuita on de be ko school yes snack akwale bia ko school oba oye mistake na wa ma ne snack obe eduru snack breaker na obia akofa ne manchi biscuiti na obey ono nko ate ho enkwala ade o mo mpekra no so bia yi bibi no nko a onye bi esa na akola no na ne re ho bebre
bia re manchi biscuit
mema oba no ne renho mema oba no renho omra nanim nana pacho twenwakonwa ne bra anim kakra medase na twe microphone ne siwa no obekasa enti ope obekasa mi yehye enkomo yase no me de kanka se nana ama esieduwa boaten Jesse Kofi Amponza me ne esieduwa fo de we asemu a ye beka wo baabi da me ni Jesse nkoa madam fo enim the history between me and esieduwa fo especially say esiedu san kanidi ne hokra na say kra we nana ama esieduwa boaten o marketing manager e de Manchi biscuit o post wo ba
me boss ni o
sa
ona o training me kakanka
o sa bacho menye ni sa nti marketing manager edema manchi biscuit nana yemo akwaba edeba happy 98.9 FM
yenia facha me say embre no traffic me ade ka kanti mo fancha me
facha ohu ofenti ade achew
me da say
ohu ofenti ade achew
with kids too
asem na ye critical
ohu ofenti ode me de achew why enye hwe na me pacha first time ni a okasa wo radio so ana
Pastor Debbie
we Debbie. Okay, nti before obeba na me ni Kofi yi nsem ni bia no nti sabre ye wo question 6 na aba ya na ye di ho nkomo yi nti ma me nso me musa wo se awofo se omu chusu snacks de ama omoma adenti na ese manchifo de na omoto.
Okay, so me da say Wamaya kunya say yembeton your product no because of all the other benefits are a woman in yeah that's it me remuno miti Kofi so I think they may pick it from where offer no manchi is such that obiade okay inti ebano nkwala na the focus for nkwala na your milk shortcake no it has some connection be with the parents. What I say, and it's not just about that connection. Ahoɔdenna and also a woman. Odi parents now to be ma banana or onya ahoɔden or energize for school. Obetini na jumu baby like woman sad no. Damage what I say. Inti for parents the advice and sema ebetimi akashomo say manchi is not just a snack, but adebia auto personally automa oba because of the feeling behind it no it creates some bond between one oba no emotional connection between mother and children, even the family and all that inti eno na ye behwe say omo bie school yi oba bia ko school a ye besere Famanchi biscuits, milk shortcake, especially Fabitum. And milk shortcake, you want different. And your blue one in Kwa. You want strawberry woho, you want chocolate woho. Into be woho, Becca say, oh, me pe chocolate. Ubi also Becca, you variety for beer. Into as a mother, umba maybe school now open snacker, a bed one, najimu baby, or be healthy, or be energized and all that. Milky shortcake is what we recommend for you.
Okay, eno nana amma esi dua boatin a marketing manager edema manchi biscuit ena mote se nano eni twi ode brofo ne fra kakra edepa se Kofi oti wo wasum se emi no ye hyewe nti ye te correct pa ye te no more than obi ote ha na otie okay ene forma no kasa ontie ne ho yes Kofi faade ene ma no faade ene hye no na okasa no ate ne ho nti ote ne ho a obi hu se de make no enya mpa na nti na odi we ni hye no mame musa se why can consumers trust Manchi product every time they open a pack?
Okay.
They can consumer trust ewaha.
Okay, so more often okoto product consumers are very concerned about
98.9.
One ahoɔdendura the cost. In effect, then benefits na minya because there are so many snacks on the market. Sure. But with Manchi, what we do, so for me, I'll take it variant by variant. So to say a ginger like this, a ginger, akakadro, and we all know the health benefits from what we get from akakadro. So imagine say, the akakadro, and I am it taste kakra, and I de other ingredients akahu, and I say enjoy. What I say, and then everything that we do, it is run by FDA. So the safety, the quality, everything is assured. Into when say eduanina and as a snack now consuming, you are safe. Umbedin we na unkonya ho side effects and I say anything. No, there's nothing like that.
Happy FM,
Inti na ye be recommend they say your consumers. I mean that's and na ye be say you should trust us because munti ena ye we na mama. I think they made the back next question say usually because of your social media inti you monitor questions any commenter eba inti ebi mo betimi aka say esitre no kosro kakra munye ni say kakra yetie ni nyina because then
consumer influence.
Yes, consumer influence exactly because the product na no enye yenti enye say ye hu bi neta yen na yenya sika bi na ye say ye de no. We are here to serve the public, our consumers. So dear omubeka and IBT. Inti we also want them to understand that dear omukanu yeti senebeya that level of trust no ebetimia building ye. Then any will consume ya on him say, oh, Manchi biscuits for any omukasai.
98.9.
Inti any meko baby Manchi is what I'm going to buy because there's nothing like a brand that really you feel connected to, you feel a part of the brand. Only you're able to open up, share your opinions and thoughts about their products genuinely, and they don't take offense. And I say, any negative way be about it. Rather, they take asem na obekanina in good faith. Na ye dia call your factory, ya ko bobo hun kakra, ya ye ni ye, send a bear consumers ye de bar. Winnie Beji. Inti the nyina just to get the trust of your consumers now omwitimi enjoy your product no.
Inti no enso no unse abrenya ya face yen and make yen the consumers. Your face ye ma those feedback ya omo ya ye hu.
Okay.
Mu ya ye hu inti obi obeka say dano de no me koto e na ase ginger na e wosoro pa ba we ni de
abafom
na no kire say de ye kan ye no maye moti na maye enso modi hu dwuma pa me pa che bia ye din komu ya biscuit ye kan ho asem obi wo ho a onte krada ontra bi da oni bi da say ni panda asem na abeka kire no. But are you sure say there's a household Ghana ha obi wo ho a on tasty manchi biscuit?
And then can me beka say menya sure because manchi is a household product.
Obi won so a e wo fie boss we dey enkwala biscuit. Enti on fair bi on wi bi da.
Chocolate no for instance. Enya enkwala nkwa na ere. Me personally before I joined Manchi, I told them the first day I me call that my favorite cry chocolate chips no. What I say?
Any me producer say ono onwi bi da. Enti say wo di bi buy dey ananka na wari bi. O say ono onwi bi da.
Kashem say on shine Sunday.
Okay,
on shine Sunday. On shine Accra more.
Yaw any say obehu mi o na me de cut mu na be kwa Accra more.
Oba Accra more obenye bia nti omo Wednesday no omo ba Accra more.
Yes. Na mo hobi me bi pa.
Mo say enye even about ginger. Ginger no is all over the place. Yeah, ginger cookies.
Yeah.
The ginger itself. So there's ginger cookies, but the ginger itself no. And na obianim and then the milk shortcake. Yeah.
Tobo ginger no more too.
Ginger no too.
The any there because me ginger na ya me pepper nti the na ya me we na me nim na me hu say.
Any ginger biscuits. Wrapper near brown orange.
Yes.
Ginger biscuits.
Yes.
And I ginger cookies.
Okay, so say there's biscuit and there's cookies.
Exactly.
Santa Claus cookies.
Inti ginger no ya ne say penny for there.
Okay.
Because I know why juma why da.
Inti no there also nya sure say obi wo Ghana ha.
David. Minya sure.
On tasty manchi da.
David. On tasty manchi da kra any of manchi products ni on tasty bi da kra na nya ginger biscuits no and and with the feedback I no ginger is my favorite and when I say most comments that's what we hear saying Kofoka say ginger near me And to say the medical kind, the health benefits, no. Ginger, dear, nobody will say that.
Yeah, kakadru.
Yeah, kakadru. No. And no one, kakadru na. And no one, I ye biscuits, no. What I say. And the chocolate, no. Ama, ne say adofo. One say, your chocolate ye wagana hai.
Usually just a lovers.
Okay. Until to say vows the bedri na
what a lovers. Say what a lovers.
Remember chocolate chip pack oh.
Na no pampo ye na dey vows the vow. Until chocolate no for lovers what you say. And milk shortcake no for largely nkwala any family as a whole what I say and until I make us say there's no household I'll beka say on tasty munchy product that because with all the categories now I mention obia hu de wo eba ni mpanifo a odi wo eba na dofo a odi wo eba ni nkwala eba ni family setting obia de wo but what I would say only be done any message will say kope bi na try na se woto na worry na se de yake nyina one experience here hwehwe me manchi your office was Spinters frey na bra na beji usika oba kra message biscuits ni bi aka ho na biscuits I want beji usika
enti se osi wonye bi da o de ye kan wa wi bi kra na so bi da
98.9
okay there be why we be that the one ni da enti say umi bi da na okoto na na amase koto oto na owie na o se de o kan ni nyina enimu a o de bra friend no office oba happy kra ye de obeko ewra ye ogina ha ye be de obehye ne nsa no no a de wakọ ne office and so no a ne kofo mo bai o de mahamadwin sa na ti asresem bi Wednesday ni ye wa akra mo no na mebobo sponsors ni di no e fami ni so kakrenti ma mo de no enti oba no say you mentioned them, you don't mention manchina me say are you sure they are sponsors? I say, do you know the kind of money they have paid? I'm okay. And more a very good representative.
Yeah, that's
or shepa na bibia akosu ye kama. Ediamam na more manchi more exciting things be an offers before families any afimu consumers. This new year yana.
Okay, yes. Yo dema you lay out some activities I hear babe. Maybe na kofidi your telephone numbers any other details no atwaso.
Mpacho me dase.
In the year start every Vows Day.
Okay.
Me chair mu say Vows Day be. Your exciting activities I be e de amamu. Area Independence Day ba.
Eno ye March.
Inti from February kwa February Vows Day, March Independence Day. Area April Easter.
Yeah.
If Easter Mother's Day.
No ye June.
Eno ye May. If May Father's Day.
June.
Inti Osha from now on to June. Your activities be brew
June so kai say June July World Cup.
World Cup no. Inti World Cup no so kra na ediyen so akowura July ni mu. What you say? Then the ebia August na ya relax kaka.
Okay.
September, October, November, December. Then they assign sorry.
And teacher say more plans no kra there is already in place.
It's already in place. Yeah, sure say that.
Coffee plan e wo hopa.
Yes, she say June.
No me no ye mema and you know boys and girls and yen ka February de no ho yen Vows Day ne ho komo kakra yen Vows Day de no
mama me buy as wa how
and boys person impress you obi Vows Day then
so the catcher is on for cookies no cookies your butter cookies ginger cookies any your chocolate cookies no the way you shishen package
combine and say on family no
on fa combo we ba kupa o we 1 2 3
one man do level na e be ka
more chocolate
na wadu
atom cra
coffee bad wow
and I only my ba ko so say your biscuits no obetimi dey recipes so
sir
obetimi dey pancake obetimi dey
pancake but dey na metimi dey
milk
biscuits no and even chocolate and angasa chocolate chips no obetimi dey
wow
obetimi dey ice cream akan ho akeka bom enya nice we bi vows the year be
for social media page you bon here there recipes bi wo
sir any mama numbers ne manchi numbers no na
say mofa biscuits bia danechi bohu number no wo ho mon dial number no so obi anfa be ma panimu abdu obefa
sir
obefa call no sisia mo hwa mon dial number no sisia
0202
956
44 yemobium
020 209 5644 and your customer number line
ti obi ti ho a ofre ya
98.9
quick obeti unkomoni na nya opeka mko social media so delicious manchi biscuit Facebook manchi biscuits
delicious manchi biscuits e Facebook eno na e Instagram no
Instagram
na X ne
ye wo TikTok nso
mo TikTok
ye wo babia send a message ye be person to wholesale nso amon contact yen ye be connect with sisia na waje wo dey fast
ye da se mame na eye Kofi ene nanama esiedua boaten
I na coffee dey say obon coffee pe banana ma na wato banana ma esiedu abot we you dey know one by one
so bad here unze here o kan sa my girlfriend and tie chiro wa
asa wa jealous
o kan sa no me girlfriend aye abna
esiedu
abna asante Teresa waba ye sorry a ono na dey happy mamenchia mia me dofo bi abna asiedu a mamenchia no abna asiedu madam for pa minim say din no
wakofa obi ba
say din no boy no mintimi mo mintimi mo say din ntimi
why jealous
enti da foforo ye bedi sankomo no enti guys ye beda mase say Sunday ye be share wa kramo Sunday ye be share wa
the whole day yo
eye AFCON final AFCON final ewo the food court of Accra Mall to say the year no ukwade etwem no sanso ne ye no eye Sunday no even more kra ye be ano ama abroso pa
enti be breba di achiche
said the mochiche no eye Wednesday no sana mbe chiche
ye be chiche
muche bi ansa after they have no much be muchiche sa or the matter was put on me to was there be fa sa enkrofo eba o maniji ye pa sanso na Sunday so ye be ye no enti on behalf of the sports team ni nyina ene eye fiada buja ye kɔ kwasiada ye ba kɔto aso e wa kramo midi ene Prince Obiba Poakwa bra me na midi happy sports team ni nyina nim e ma ye de ene dwumadie e bai me sorry so say dia na eye happy kasebo na ene de ode ba no eye maadie nyina ai afi wa hye me bɔ pa se da bia obeba bia na ade no obema mehu wa hye